different than the current product. Don't worry. We'll continue adding tutorials for each new feature we roll out, so you can easily adapt to the changes. Let's get started. The screen you're seeing now is the home screen or your main dashboard. If you're on a computer, you'll see the menu on the left side of the screen. Mobile users will need to click the hamburger menu icon to drop down this list. The current features as of this video are courses, guides, resources, assets, booking, suppliers, and settings. At the top of the screen, you'll see the main header. This identifies your agency tier and title. You'll see here that this user is in our launch tier. They are just starting their journey with Gateway Travel. You can see how long they've been with the launch group and that their agency name is simply Travel Agency 101. If you ever want to return back to this page, there are two ways to do it. You can click either the Home button in the sidebar menu, or you can click the My Dashboard button on the top right side of the screen. You'll also see a checklist on this screen. This checklist is to help continue guiding you on your journey with applicable steps for you to complete. This task list will change based on a variety of factors during your journey with Gateway Travel. Further down, you'll see our announcements area. This area is for all Gateway Travel announcements. Anytime we have an announcement to share with you, we will post it here. Let's briefly talk about each menu item. The Courses menu will open up our learning management system. This list is growing and will be available to you anytime during your journey with us. The Guides menu will open up applicable information that help you navigate difficult areas of travel industry technology. The Resources menu will open up the newest technology, our AI coaches. These coaches will help guide you through difficult tasks like creating a business and marketing plan. The Assets menu contains downloadable items that will help you as a travel agent. Examples of these would be logos, pictures, or templates. The Booking menu is where you input booking information for trips that you've booked. The Supplier menu holds information for all our suppliers. This is where you'll go to find suppliers you'd like to sell. Lastly, the Settings menu contains the more administrative functions of your business. As we continue to update our portal, you'll find new tutorials will be added to this course. We'll be sure to let you know when new, major features roll out, and we'll provide new lessons for you, explaining how to use the new features. Let's dive into more specific details in the next lesson. Let's look at our dashboard. The top menu shows a couple items. The logo of the current tier you're in with Gateway Travel, the time you've been with Gateway Travel in your current tier, and the current name of your agency. The agency name can be changed in the Settings menu, but your tier is production-based and is changed by our team once you hit your next level. Next, take a look at the checklist. This checklist will continue to change based on a variety of factors. All checklist items will be things we suggest you accomplish. To navigate to the task that needs to be completed, it's easy. Just click on the Tasks box. For example, let's click on the Set Up Your Profile task. After we click the task, it takes you directly to the Tasks page. For this example, it took you internally to your Settings page. This is where you complete your profile. Let's pretend you completed your profile. We'll navigate back to the home screen using the My Dashboard button. Now that we've completed this task, we're able to mark that it's done. We'll go to the My Profile task and click the circle on the left side. It will give you a prompt making sure you're ready to complete this task. You can always click Cancel to double-check your work, but in this case, since I know for sure that I've completed the task, I'm going to click Submit. This completes the task and removes it from your dashboard. I'm sure you also saw the Completed tab to the right of the Pending tab. Let's switch to that area. After we click the Completed tab, we navigate to all the tasks that we've completed. If you made a mistake, or you want to repeat a task since it was so much fun you have to do it twice, You can click the check mark on the left side of the task and return it to the pending area. Further down, you'll see the announcements area. You don't have any announcements yet, but when you do, you'll see an item here. Similar to the courses and guides videos, you'll click on the announcement to navigate to the viewing page, then watch the video. Be careful not to miss any attached PDF files, as sometimes we'll deliver both a video and document for you to view. Let's look at our courses. You can think of this area as our high-level learning management system. These courses are designed to both elevate your service and teach applicable best practices for your agency. This is also where you found our agency portal tutorial. To start a course, navigate to the course of your choice and click the title. For this example, let's navigate to the sub-agent course. Click the sub-agent course. Once you click the course, it will take you to another similar-looking area. You navigated into the course and are now seeing the modules of this course. Some courses will have multiple modules, while others may only have one. Sometimes this will help you gauge how long a course will take you to complete. As you look at the modules in this course, you can also see if you've completed all the classes. It looks like we've watched some videos. You'll see that our progress is currently at 8%. Let's click the module labeled Sub-Agent Course. This brings us to all the lessons in this module. For this example, there was only one module, so we are now seeing all the lessons within the entire course. Here we can start viewing the lessons. Each time we view a lesson, you can mark it complete. This feature gives you the power to complete lessons that seem redundant or obvious. You can also click on the next lesson, and it will prompt you to ask if you want to mark the previous lesson complete. For this example, let's pretend we completed this video. We'll navigate to the Mark as Completed button and click. As we navigate back to the modules area of this course, you'll see that our percentage has now changed. You'll be able to track your progress through all of our courses this way. Take some time to look through all the courses we are offering and choose a few to learn. You may even get ambitious and watch them all. Let's look at our guides. If you've watched our tutorial on courses, you already know the navigation aspect of the guides menu. The courses and guides navigation element are one and the same. So instead of focusing on navigation, let's define the difference between these two areas. As I mentioned, the courses are more high-level learning. The guides, however, should be considered tutorials for helping you navigate various aspects of the industry on an applicable level. If you don't know how to do something, check the guides. In the future, we already have plans to implement a handful of guides for each of our suppliers. So quick math tells me we'll have well over 500 guides created in the near future. As an example, let's click into this one, Supplier Overview. It looks like we're still working on this one, but I have enough information to know it's about Disney. As we click into the lessons of this module, you can see that we're currently working on the overview for this supplier. Once done with the overview, we'll have registration, booking, and other guides to help you navigate various problems you might run into when using this supplier. Again, this is just one example of our guide menu. In the future, you'll see many more answers to navigation problems across the industry posted here. If you can't find it, let us know. We're happy to help. Let's take a look at resources. This is where we keep our assistants. Currently, we have 2 travel industry-specific assistants, our business plan assistant and our marketing plan assistant. Let's take a look. Our business plan assistant is designed to simplify and streamline the process of writing a comprehensive business plan. Whether you are starting a new company or refreshing an existing one, it helps you articulate your vision, strategy, goals, and more in a structured and professional document. Our marketing plan assistant is a solution that guides you through the process of creating a marketing strategy for your services and brand. It will prepare some applicable steps through the next year with ideas of how to market your business. Now that we've gone over the information, let's make an example. Click the Business Plan Assistant. The next screen will allow you to start your first business plan. Actually, if you look here, you'll see that this agent already created a business plan. If you notice, you can see that date this business plan was generated. A key feature of this technology is that we do not cap the amount of times you can create a business plan. We feel it's important that as your business changes direction, you can create additional business plans that can acclimate to your new direction. Let's create a new plan. When you add a new business plan, a pop-up window will appear where you can add additional information. This information can also be found in your Settings menu under the Strategy tab. It looks like there was already information here, but let's delete it and create some new information. As you watch the information being input, it's important to understand the type of information you should be entering. Think SMART, not the academic SMART you may be thinking of, but SMART. Your input should include specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-sensitive goals. There are 2 key areas that might be confusing. First, look at your bio. This shouldn't be your bio on a social media site. This should be your travel-centric bio. Something like, I love to travel in the United States with my family. I visited many different theme parks and national parks. While traveling, I always bring my trusted sound machine to help me sleep when I'm away from my comfy bed. This bio talks about travel with a personal touch. Next, let's talk about the difference between your favorite destinations and your destinations that you want to sell. Your favorite destinations should be places that you've personally been to visit. Using the above bio as an example, this agent said they visited theme parks and national parks. So in this category, I'll put my favorite destinations as SeaWorld, Universal Studios Orlando, Yosemite National Park, and because it's so close to the Grand Canyon, I'll put Las Vegas. For your destinations you want to sell, you can generalize this category. Going back to the example, you can put theme parks, national parks, ski resorts, Las Vegas, and Florida destinations. Now that our information is filled out, we can click to generate our plan. Once submitted, it shouldn't take long before it completes. As you can see, the assistant starts working right away and shows that your business plan is pending. While waiting, the assistant will automatically refresh, so there's no need to refresh the screen yourself. And look, even as I'm talking, the assistant completed. Now that this business plan is ready, let's click to view. As you can see, this business plan has taken all the details this agent provided and created a custom business plan to help the agent get started in the right direction. But this is just the start. Let's take a look at the marketing assistant. The marketing plan assistant is so much easier. All the work was already done for you. The power behind this system is that it continues to build on each other. When you click on Add New, you'll see there is only one input field. This field prompts you to choose the business plan you want to use for this marketing plan. This means there are almost endless versions of business plan, marketing plan, combinations. Let's choose the business plan we just created and click Generate Plan. Again, the assistant starts their work immediately. It's reading the business plan we created and using it to create applicable marketing goals and ideas for the next year. Again, just like the business plan, you can create as many marketing plans as you want. Okay, it looks like the assistant has finished. Let's click to view the plan. Just like the business plan, this marketing plan is delivered in a fully editable environment. You can tweak and change as much as you want, then save the changes. And with that, you have your plans. I hope you use both features and capitalize on all the assistants we roll out in the future. Let's take a look at Assets. The Assets menu is a place where we store all our downloadable items. Here you'll find items like our Gateway Travel Partner logo, monthly social media Spark downloads, media kits, checklists, and many more things. To download an item, once you click on the arrow, the zipped file downloads onto your device. Navigate to your Downloads area. Double-click on the zipped file to open it into a folder. This folder will contain the item or items you downloaded. Check here often to find new downloadable items, pictures, and documents. We'll also announce some items when we launch them during various announcements. Let's take a look at Bookings. Is a place you'll insert all the bookings you make for your clients. Currently, booking vacations and travel for your clients doesn't automatically send them into our system. In fact, the travel industry lags so far behind, it's doubtful every boutique hotel in the world will be up to date with trending technology. So, until that happens, we enter those booking here. Let's go over a few features. The Sort feature allows you to sort your bookings by booking date and commission amount. The Status feature allows you to pull up and identify bookings that are processing, paid, canceled, or past due. Filtering allows you to find bookings made by you or your sub-agents, should you have any. It also allows you to define by client or a single reservation number. The CSV button allows you to download the current reservations you pull up during one of your searches. And finally, the Add New button is how you add a booking. So let's do that. We'll click to add a new booking. The bookings form is a pop-up. This pop-up may change in the future, but should be intuitive should the fields change. Let's choose a supplier. As an example, let's pretend we sold a Royal Caribbean cruise. Next, we'll input the travel dates. Next, the reservation number. Now we have the client information. As of the time of this video tutorial, our CRM is not connected to this new software, so in the future this portion may look different. But for now, we'll enter the client information. Next, we'll add the booking type, and finally, the booking or sales amount. After we input the booking, it appears on our bookings menu. You'll see some information is stacked, so let's identify it. First, you'll see the reservation number and travel date, then the client name and email. The empty field here is placed for a sub-agent reservation. Again, if you plan to hire sub-agents, you will see their bookings here as well. If your sub-agent booked this trip, their name would appear here. Next, we have the supplier used to book this trip. Finally, we have the booking value, estimated commission, and this agent's percentage. Currently, the status of this commission is processing. You'll see several statuses for your bookings. First, processing. This means you've submitted the booking. Second, pending. This means we received and allocated the commission to you and it's waiting to be paid. Third, paid. This means the commission was allocated and was paid to you during the last pay period. 4, canceled. This means the reservation was canceled. 5, overdue. This means the client has traveled and you should have received the commission already. I should note, when you see this status, there is no need to panic. In fact, our system has already alerted us that this commission is overdue, and you can expect that we will reach out to you shortly. By the time you see this status, we've already contacted the supplier on your behalf, and we will be harassing them daily until we receive your hard-earned commission. The last item is the 3 dots. This pulls up an option to edit or delete this reservation. Deleting a reservation is pretty obvious, but when you edit, it pulls up the same pop-up you used when you booked this trip. You can make the edit and save the changes. Please note, once the status of this reservation is changed, these options will disappear. That's it. Not as bad as you thought, right? Let's take a look at suppliers. Whether you're just starting as an agent or you've been an agent for years, always find yourself back in the supplier database. The supplier menu is easy to navigate and find the supplier you want to sell. Here, you'll find each supplier Gateway Travel has a relationship with for you to sell travel. These suppliers go through a testing phase and must hit certain criteria within our internal checks and balances before they make this list. This list changes from time to time, so if you see a new supplier pop up, it's because we've recently agreed to allow their brand on our system. Let's go through some of the features in this menu. First, you see the search bar. This acts like any other search feature. If you already have the name of a supplier you're looking for, type it in here and you'll find the result, unless we don't work with them. Sometimes you may search a specific brand that isn't named in the system, but is sold under a different supplier. If that's the case, you may want to search using a filter. When filtering suppliers, you can filter by a variety of terms. As an example, if we use cruises for our supplier type, Europe for our supplier destination, and luxury cruises for our supplier niche, it will bring up a few luxury cruise lines that specialize in European luxury cruises. However, if I switch from Europe to worldwide, it will change and limit the supplier to only a couple that fit that criteria. For now, let's use our example when we booked a trip, Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. Every supplier has the same layout. At the top, you'll see details for the supplier like where they are located, email, website, phone number, and most importantly, commission percentage. As you scroll down, you'll see the latest locations this cruise line itinerates to, how to register to sell with this supplier, how to book with this supplier, where to find their brand-specific training, and lastly, some of the nuances with how their commission structure works. You'll find that each supplier varies slightly on how they treat their commissions, so it's important to be informed before you make the decision on what brand to sell. If you went through our guides tutorial, you'll have learned that we will have many different guides for each supplier. At the time of this video, it is not linked, but once the feature is launched, you'll find it here, next to the Details tab. The suppliers menu can be overwhelming, but if you take your time, pay attention to details, and make sure to take the training they offer, you'll start to identify the brands you like, and more importantly, the brands your clients will love. Let's take a look at settings. This menu has a few setup items that you've already learned about, but if you've just been accepted into Gateway, you'll see a few new options. Let's go over everything we see. First, you'll see your agency name, number of agents in your company, and your current commission plan. The settings page default to your profile. You've already filled this out, but this is where you go if you ever want to change anything in your profile, including your profile picture. As a note, if you're wondering how our profile picture is moving, it's a little bit of Harry Potter magic. Moving on, we'll take a look at the Strategy tab. If you've already visited our AI Assistant tutorial, then this looks familiar. This is where we keep those questions you answered. If you visit this page first, you can fill in the same information here, and it will automatically populate in those assistants. In the Payment tab, you've already input your information, but should you need to switch accounts or bank, you'll come here to change that information. Next, the Agents tab. This will show all the agents in your company. This is also where you'll manage those agents. Anytime you click the Add New button, you'll be able to add a new sub-agent. This agent, once signed up, will be part of your company, but they will go through the same training, onboarding process, onboarding call, and have access to the same information as you. let's go through this process. Let's click the Add New button. Here we'll finish the sign-up process and choose the subagent's commission split. Then we'll continue to Stripe. For now, we'll skip the rest and cancel. But when you complete the sign-up, that's when they will follow the same flow you followed. If you're currently a subagent, well, this is how you were invited to the team. Additionally, to manage your agents, you can find the agent you're looking for. Click the 3 dots to open up their options and either edit the agent or delete their subscription. Deleting an agent's subscription is easy enough, but when you edit the agent, you'll have access to change information like their commission split. Lastly, you have the W-9 tab. Again, you most likely completed this step, but if you did not, or it needs to change, we have a fillable W-9 you can use right here. Fill out the W-9 and save it to your device. Then upload the document and wait for our staff to approve it. That's the end of the settings menu. This is the last video in our initial tutorial series, so if you see more video after this, that means we've released some exciting new features to our software, all created to help you succeed. Let's look at our new CRM features, which we've labeled Clients. Click Clients. This will take you to the Clients page where all your and your sub-agent's clients' information will be stored. Let's go through the 2 ways you can add a client to your database. The first is to add a new client yourself. Let's click Add New. Either one will work. Fill in the minimal data, then click Add Client. As you can see, your client now appears in your database. Now let's click on the client to add more information. This takes you to the Lead Client's Details screen. Here you can view and edit your client's information, as well as add family members to this lead client's profile. Let's start by editing the client by navigating to the Edit button for your lead client. A window will appear on the side if you're using your computer, but if you are using a mobile device, it should take up the full screen. This area is specific to each traveler, and each person will have the option to fill out their own profile, or you can fill it out for them. For now, let's navigate out of this screen and add a new member of the family. Click on Add Traveler. As you can see, it opens up the same window, but now you'll be filling it out for your client's family member. As you fill out certain aspects of the family member, you will see the changes happen on their card on the main screen. Now that we have some information added, let's move to the family's preferences. This preference area is a place to house all your clients' preferences when traveling. As you notice here, as well as on your client's profile screen, automatically. So there is no need for a save button. Let's navigate back to your client's main screen. Now, let's take a look at how you can invite a client. There are 2 ways to do this. You can either choose to invite a client you've already created, or you can send them a link to set up their profile. If you want to invite a client already in your system, click the 3 dots next to their name and click Invite Client. Once you click the Invite button, a pop-up will appear letting you know that your client has been invited. You'll notice that their status has changed. Once a client has been sent an invite, the status changes from Not Invited to Invited. If you want to invite a client to your profile, you can also click the Invite Client tab at the top of your client screen. This will show your unique link that allows clients to connect directly with your profile. Once a client clicks this link, they will be sent to your client intake form. So let's take a look at that. Your client intake form from the link in your profile is unique and will lead clients to your personal intake form. For now, you only have your company logo and name on the intake form, but we'll add more features soon. Your client will fill out the information on this form and then be sent an email, asking them to confirm the email they used on this form. Here is a look at the email. After they copy the code into their client portal, they will be taken to the intake form. You'll notice it looks almost identical to the agent side. As they fill out this form, all changes will show up in your agent system as soon as it saves. When a client logs out and wants to log back in, they will need to visit your link. Once they do, they click Login and enter their email. For security, they will be sent an email to verify again. After verification, they will log into their profile and be able to make changes as they see fit. Remember, this is fully mobile-friendly, so your clients can also seamlessly fill this out on their mobile devices. Now, let's take one more stop back at your client's page. If you notice, their status changed after they signed in. Once a client verifies their email in the sign-up process, the status will change to sign in. This new feature is foundational for all agent profiles and client forms for the future. Please let us know of any changes you'd like to see in our project roadmap feature. Branding in the travel industry is no simple feat. It demands a thoughtful approach and a keen understanding of what makes a brand truly stand out. For travel agents looking to make their mark, mastering the essentials of branding is as critical as having an extensive knowledge of idyllic destinations and creating seamless, defining brand and branding in travel. At its core, a brand in the travel industry is a business. It's what sets a travel agency apart from the crowd and captures the spirit of the services offered. A brand comprises the business name, the visual elements like the logo and color scheme, the tag captures the agency's essence, and the brand voice that echoes in all communications. However, branding transcends the visual. It enhances the overall travel experience, the reputation that follows. The power of branding lies in its ability to provide a travel agency with a competitive edge, a signature that fosters recognition and loyalty in a bustling market, establishing brand identity. The foundation of effective branding is discovering and articulating what makes your travel agency unique. It's about answering why a traveler over others. A compelling brand identity starts with a unique value proposition, a statement that pinpoints your specialty, whether that's adventure travel, luxury escapes, or budget-friendly journeys. The next step's not only memorable, but also resonates deeply with your target audience. The visual identity, think logos, fonts, and colors, should be harmonious and reflect the narrative you're crafting for your brand. It's also essential to tell a brand story that captivates and entices would-be travelers to embark on a journey with you. Understanding your target audience. A critical aspect of branding is knowing your audience inside and out. Understanding your clientele's demographics, interests, and what they seek in a travel experience helps you to tailor your brand to their specific needs. Personalization is paramount in today's travel industry. It should reflect a deep cultural, emotional understanding of your clients. As travelers' preferences evolve, so should your branding. Anticipating and adapting to the latest trends is relevant. Branding through customer experience. This is where your brand comes to life. I map out every step of the customer journey, from the initial contact to the cherished post-trip feedback. You ensure that each interaction embodies your brand promise. Every touch point, whether it's through a website, a phone call, or face-to-face, should offer a consistent and authentic feeling of your brand. Equally important is the training of staff to live and breathe the brand values, providing service with what your agency represents. The role of digital presence in a strong digital presence is a non-negotiable travel industry's branding strategy. A user-friendly website acts as an online hub for you, an anchor point where your visual and verbal identity comes together. Social media platforms extend this presence, giving you the space to interact with clients, provide updates, and reinforce brand identity. Content marketing enriches this mix, offering travelers invaluable insights and a taste of what's to come. Using data analytics, you can fine-tune your online strategies for maximum impact. Building a reputation through marketing and communication. Consistent messaging across all marketing materials cements your brand image. It involves selecting the appropriate channels to reach your audience where they are most attentive. The art of storytelling and creating emotionally engaging narrative gets closer to the brand and forges a strong connection. Public relations effectively steers your brand perception and maintains a reputation that's the experiences you promise. Measuring brand success and growth. Lastly, the success of branding is to intuition or luck. It's assessed using specific key performance indicators, KPIs, that track everything from brand recognition to customer satisfaction. Customer feedback is your compass, guiding enhancements and affirming what works. Testimonials and referrals are potent tools that affirm the trusted brand, leveraging happy customers as ambassadors. As the market shifts, so must your strategies, and improving to grow with your audience. Agents, the clear understanding of branding's role is not only crucial for survival, but for thriving in a vibrant industry. Intelligence and creativity in branding teach you to embody the essence of your brand in every aspect of business. By doing so, new travel agents are well on their way to marking their territory a travel world, not just as service providers, but as memorable, trusted, and preferred travel partners. In the vibrant the travel industry, each agent's brand identity acts as a unique thread, adding color, texture, and narrative to the collective picture. For travel agents embarking on the exciting journey of crafting their brand identity and a unique value proposition, attention to detail and understanding the heartbeat of their business are vital steps. Unearthing your brand's purpose. Exploring the why behind sets the stage for a meaningful plan. Identifying what gets you out of bed each morning, ready travel experiences, is just the beginning. It is the passion for new cultures, the thrill of adventure, or the love of luxury and relaxation that roots your service in. Aligning that drive with the values you hold carves a clear pathway for a mission that resonates with both you and your clientele. A mission that ultimately dictates the actions, communications, and of your travel business. Analyzing the competitive landscape. Understanding the context in which your brand will live and breathe is crucial. By studying your competitors, you gain insight into different value propositions in the market, opportunities where your brand can shine, offerings and distinctive style fill a need or desire that others have overlooked. This analysis allows you to learn from others' triumphs and challenges and helps you distinguish yourself from the pack. Considering your strengths, vulnerabilities, potential opportunities, and threats ensures you position your brand effectively within the travel industry's realm. Understanding the customer mindset. Peering into the mindset of your desired customer covers nuances of who they are and what they see from their travels. Dissecting demographics and psychographics, you get a clear picture of your traveler's profile, their age, lifestyle, motivations, and buying habits. Your brand hum with the same frequency as their needs and desires, providing solutions to their travel conundrums in a way that is emotionally and logically satisfying. And in truly understanding your customer, the message your brand carries out becomes one that is not only heard but felt deeply. Crafting your value proposition. A value proposition is not just it's about the magic that happens when travelers choose your service, the benefits that paint their travel experience with joy, convenience, and unmatched quality. This is your solemn promise to every client, hallmark of their experience, consistently delivered each time they engage with your brand. Your unique services, be they specialized tours, personalized itineraries, or insider access to hidden gems, serve a mission. To thrive, your brand must present an exclusive proposition that makes the choice for travelers clear and compelling. Telling your brand story. In the narrative of your brand, the power to create emotional bonds and build understanding. Your brand story is a fabrication. It's an honest, transparent depiction of your journey, showcasing the expertise and passion that brought your brand to life. Whether it's the tale of how you discovered your travel, the anecdote of a significant trip that changed your perspective, your story weaves together the elements you are, why you do what you do, and how you want to impact the world of travel. Visualizing your brand identity. The visual elements of your brand, colors, logo, typography, and imagery, are the silent ambassadors of your identity. These elements evoke emotions and connections and should seamlessly align your brand essence. A thoughtfully designed logo becomes an instantly recognizable symbol of a travel agency. The color scheme you select sets the mood and tone for your communications, while the selected typography and imagery complement and amplify your message. Together, these visual components become a visual language that speaks directly to your audience, and refining your brand identity. A brand identity isn't static, evolving entity that must continue to resonate with clients and stay relevant in the ever-changing travel landscape. Testing your brand, whether that's feedback, focus groups, or survey, provides insights into how your brand is perceived and where it can improve. Engage with industry peers and mentors offers critical outside perspective, and adapting based on all these insights ensures your brand remains connected with your customers' needs and desires. As your business grows, revisiting and refining your value proposition guarantees that your brand is compelling and true. Crafting a unique value proposition is a journey of discovery that leads to a distinctive place in the market. Strategic and heartfelt approach to this process is fundamental for travel agents aiming to build lasting relationships and unforgettable experiences with clients. It's not just about standing out, it's about being remembered at every stage in every memory as travelers explore the world with you by their brand design in the travel industry. Aesthetics. It's a powerful communication tool that can capture the essence of your brand and convey it to your audience effectively. A compelling identity communicates your brand's values, services, and personality immediately and memorably. As you embark on this exciting journey to brand, let's talk through the essentials of logos, color schemes, and overall visual identity form the crux of your brand's visual footprint. Important of logo. Logo serves as the face of your brand, often the first introduction potential clients have to travel business. An effective logo should encapsulate the following traits: simplicity for easy recognition, memorability, lasting impressions, timelessness to endure through trends, and versatility to diverse mediums. It should be recognizable at a glance, whether it's displayed on a map or a tiny mobile screen. Your logo's adaptability is crucial for consistency in brand recognition, no matter where it appears. Color psychology and branding. Colors do more than just act, they communicate and evoke emotions. Understanding color psychology entails recognizing the feelings and associations colors bring to mind. Your brand's color scheme should not only reflect its personality, but also appeal to the intended audience. Maintain consistency in use across all materials. In dealing with international audience, it's essential to appreciate cultural differences in color perceptions to avoid communication. Typography and readability. Like color, typography is silent ambassador of your brand. The choice of face should mirror your brand's character: professional, whimsical, adventurous. It's essential to maintain readability, especially when combined with different types. The consistent use of typography aids recognition and helps convey brand messaging clearly. Online and in text presentation is key, so that all potential clients can creating a cohesive visual identity. A brand's visual identity is the collective of all its visual elements. Aligning your visual identity with your core values and message ensures a seamless expression of your brand. Consistency across some digital ads to physical brochures helps cement the identity in the minds of clients. A brand style guide can be an invaluable setting guidelines to maintain consistency. Visual elements regularly refresh, maintain without undermining your established identity. And photography style. In a visually driven industry level, images can transport viewers and evoke the feelings seen in the destination. Deciding between original photography or quality stock images, but whichever direction you take, maintaining a consistent photo editing style is crucial. The content of your images should align with values, be it the allure of exotic landscapes or the vibrancy urban culture. Remember that legal considerations around the use of images are paramount to icons. Custom graphics and icons can give your brand a unique flavor and aid in storytelling. They should be clear and intuitive, helping to communicate specific ideas or actions at a glance. Consistency in design elements is just as important with graphics and icons as with every other aspect of your branding. They should complement, not complicate, the visual communication strategy of your brand. Packaging and collateral design. In the travel industry, where physical goods are less dominant, packaging of your documents, vouchers, or promotion materials becomes even more critical. These items should be an extension of your visual identity, reflecting the great care and attention to detail that clients can expect from your service. Thoughtfully designed collateral can considerably elevate the perceived value of your brand. Conclusion: by understanding these brand design essentials, travel agents can resonates with the travel aspiration market and tells a compelling story of adventure and discovery. The combined strength of a well-crafted logo, strategic color palette, legible typography, appropriate imagery, and uniformly designed graphics sets the stage for professional and enticing brand presence. With the robust visual identity, travel agents are poised to attract, engage, and inspire travelers to embark on their next journey with confidence in their brand. Your brand story, narrative techniques for engaging clients. In the realm of where experiences and memories are the commodities, a well-crafted brand story ticket to captivating the hearts and minds of would-be. But how do you create a narrative that ends the conventional pitch and genuinely resonates with your clients? By weaving authenticity and emotion into your brand's very fabric. Storytelling. Stories carry the power to evoke emotion and make meaningful connections that facts and figures alone cannot. In the travel industry, it isn't enough to list the features of a holiday package. Part of a story that promises excitement, relaxation, or discovery. Learn the success of other travel stories, recognizing that it's the authenticity and emotional ties they create that bonds with clients, the kind that is a single interaction. Identify your brand's core message. Your brand's narrative stems from the core message, the heart of your travel agency. What is it that you stand for? What experiences do you offer that no one else does? These answers should be distilled into a powerful mission statement, one that both your values and those of your target audience. By aligning your message with the desires of your clients, you lay the groundwork for a narrative that they will want to be part of. Character development in your brand narrative. Like the captivating characters in a novel, your brand can come alive by personifying your values and mission. Build a persona of your brand. Perhaps a seasoned traveler who knows the hidden gems of every destination. Integrate customer supporting characters, validating the adventurous with real-world experiences. Position your clients as the heroes in their travel stories, with your services guiding them along an enriching a compelling story arc. Every good story needs a beginning, middle, and an end. Start with the challenge or desire that your potential clients face. Maybe the quest for the perfect family vacation or the craving for an off-the-beaten-path adventure. Describe the transformative journey, the impeccable service, and a lifetime experiences they will have. Conclude with a resolution that leaves clients eager to their bags. In this narrative, your travel services are the bridge to a satisfying conclusion. Incorporating emotional and sensory elements. Story feel as real as the destinations themselves, you need to appeal to emotions and senses. Weave in elements the feelings of wonder and anticipation. Use sensory language to immerse clients in the allow them to hear the bustle of exotic markets, see the vibrant sunsets, and taste the local cuisines. Complement your narrative with rich imagery, captivating videos, and soundscape in the destinations to life. Leveraging multiple channels to tell your story. Site should serve as the home base for brand story, but don't stop there. Utilize the dynamic nature of social media to share bite-sized tales, engage audiences in real time, and build a community around your narrative. Blog posts allow for deeper brand's journey. Press releases can spread the word about new chapters and exciting developments. Maintaining consistency and cohesion throughout your branding. To ensure your tale has the desired impact, consistency is key. Align your messaging from the color palettes and logos to the typeface across all platforms and materials to create a cohesive essence. Empower your team with the knowledge and tools to relay your brand story beautifully and with accuracy. And keep your narrative fresh and current. A story that grows with your brand remains engaging and authentic. In conclusion, a dramatically crafted brand story doesn't tell. It enchants, drawing clients to a world where their travel aspirations come true. By using the narrative techniques, you're not just selling trips, you're opening doors to new worlds. You're becoming the ultimate land of boundless exploration. For travel agents, this isn't just about promotion. It's about crafting and sharing a legend that clients yearn to be part of. A journey that begins with belief in your brand's promise. Dynamic world of travel, staying visible and attractive to your target audience is imperative. As travel agents, embracing the digital landscape can significantly enhance your branding efforts. By cleverly employing digital branding strategies, you can cultivate a robust online presence that resonates with travelers worldwide. Here's how to create a digital brand that stands out in today's competitive market. Crafting a user-friendly and visually appealing website. A travel agent's website serves as a virtual front door to their business. To ensure it welcomes potential clients, it must be both user-friendly and aesthetically pleasing. With the majority of travelers using mobiles to research and plan their trips, mobile compatibility becomes non-negotiable. Fast loading times prevent customer frustration and abandonment, thus improving overall user experience. Incorporate search engine optimization (SEO) practice so travelers can easily find you on search engines. Use keywords and meta descriptions reflecting what potential clients may search for. Your brand signature colors, fonts, and style should flow naturally throughout the website, creating a visual connection with visitors. Lastly, clear calls to action invite and guide users toward the next step. Whether that's contacting your agent, signing up for a newsletter, or making a booking. Maximizing social media impact. Social media can be a powerful tool for engaging and expanding your audience. To maximize its benefits, pinpoint social platforms where your ideal clients spend their time and start building a presence there. By producing a content calendar, maintain consistency and strictly plan your posts to catch your audience when they're most attentive. Interactive engagement, like events, initiating conversations, and utilizing platform features like polls or live makes followers feel valued and heighten loyalty. Don't forget to use success of your social activities, fine-tune your approach for even greater impact. Content marketing to showcase expertise and value. Content marketing is pivotal for establishing your brand as a knowledgeable authority in the travel industry. Start a blog to share valuable travel advice, insights, destinations, and the latest travel trends. Diversify your content through visually appealing infographics and captivating videos, which are more layered, increasing your brand's reach. Partnering with influencers and introduce your brand to wider audiences, often resulting in fresh leads. Integrating content marketing with SEO efforts propels your organic ability, drawing more travelers to your services. Leveraging email marketing for personalized. Email marketing is an excellent avenue for creating personalized connection with your clientele. Segmented email campaigns allow you to address specific interests in diverse client groups. Make destination updates for the adventure seekers or luxury travel tips for those indulging in opulence. Design emails to mirror your brand's visual identity to make a seamless brand experience. Providing engaging and relevant content ensures your emails. Implement automation tools for efficient customer interactions and potential clients engage throughout their decision-making process. Paid advertising for targeted reach. Paid ad well executed can be a significant driver of traffic to your website. PPC campaigns, immediacy and precision when targeting potential clients. Craft ads that appeal directly to the audience demographics. Consider retargeting tactics to bring back visitors who convert on their first visit. Gentle reminder might be all they need. Constantly track your advertising and adjust your expenditure based on what delivers the best return on investment. Online reputation management. An impeccable online is vital in the travel industry. Encourage your customers to share their positive experiences on popular review sites. Always respond to reviews, good or bad, professionally and with the aim of resolving any issues, which will showcase your brand's dedication to excellent customer service. Actively monitor your brand mentions across platforms to stay on top of what's being said about your business. Establish a crisis management plan to handle any unforeseen negative attention expertly and tactfully. Analyzing performance and adapting strategy. Measurable outcomes are fundamental to any digital branding strategy. Setting goals and KPIs helps you gauge the efficiency of your auditing missions. Regular analysis of your website and social media metrics provides insights into user behavior and preferences. Continually test different of your digital assets to ascertain what resonates best with your audience. Since the digital terrain is ever evolving, staying updated on the latest trends will ensure your brand keeps pace. Embracing digital branding strategies not only amplifies your online presence, but creates avenues for deeper connections with travelers looking for their next adventure. By infusing your brand into every digital touchpoint, travel agents can create an enduring online identity, winning over wanderlust hearts and establishing a name in the vast travel landscape. content marketing holds a significant position in the travel industry's branding efforts. With the right travel agent can build a strong brand that attracts customers, fosters loyalty, and sets them apart in the market. Marketing in the travel industry. Content marketing is more than just pushing out posts or social media updates. It's about crafting engaging, valuable, and informative content that potential travelers want to consume. For travelers, this could include vibrant destination guides, practical travel tips, immersive travel stories, and insightful articles on local culture. The goal is to create a brand experience through content, establishing your reputation as a trusted source of travel information and inspiration. Storytelling is an essential element of content marketing for travel agents. Sharing authentic tales about adventures or serene getaways creates an emotional bond with the audience and themselves in the narrated experiences. Travel agency becomes a respected voice in the industry. It positions itself as a thought leader, a place where travelers can turn to for reliable sites. Defining your brand's voice. A brand's voice and tone are crucial for fostering brand recognition. It's about embracing a personality that your clients can relate to. Friendly, enthusiastic, professional and reassuring, or perhaps adventurous and energetic. Consistency in your brand's voice across all platforms defined brand image, while the run helps in connecting with different segments of your target, whether they're luxury seekers, budget travelers, or adventure enthusiasts. Adapting its voice and tone to suit blog posts, social or formal articles can help maintain engagement across all forms. Strategizing your content to reflect your brand. A focused strategy is key to the success of content marketing. Establishing clear goals for what you want your content to achieve, be it increase in engagement, higher website traffic, or more travel inquiries. Crafting purpose-driven content, align with your brand's values and customer interests, and plan a content calendar that takes advantage of peak travel times, holidays, and seasons. Weaving in your brand's messaging and unique selling propositions into each piece will strengthen the content's impact. Creating quality content should be the core of your content marketing strategy. Develop detailed destination guides, highlight your expertise in the field, and create aspirational travel itineraries that reflect the unique experiences your agency provide. Visual content, like stunning photos and videos, plays a huge role in travel marketing as it brings your offerings to life. Customer testimonials can also be powerful content pieces, as they add credibility and real-world examples of what you can expect. Utilizing various content formats. Content formats will appeal to different segments of your audience. Regular blog posts can provide depth on travel subjects and improve your search engine presence. Content is a dynamic way to tell stories, offering virtual tours and on-the-ground perspectives that text alone cannot deliver. Infographic, bite-sized information that's easy to consume. Podcasts, too, are an increasingly popular medium for presenting content in a personal and engaging manner. Distributing your content effectively. Creating great content is one half of the equation. The other crucial part is ensuring it reaches your target audience. This includes selecting the appropriate platforms for sharing content, whether social media, email newsletters, or travel-focused websites. Using SEO best practices makes your content more visible online, while social sharing and collaborations can extend your reach. Track how your content performs through analytics, and find your distribution strategy. Measuring the impact of your content marketing. The impact of content marketing is measurable and should be regularly evaluated in the return on investment and guide your strategy. Key performance indicators can cite traffic, social media engagement, and inquiry conversions linked to specific content pieces. Monitoring these metrics offers insight into what resonates with your audience, allowing you to strategy continually. In sum, embracing content marketing is crucial in the brandings of any travel agency. Through thoughtful strategy, diverse formats, and consistent voice and tone, agencies can cultivate a brand that speaks directly to the hearts of travelers, guiding them from dreamers to eager clients ready for adventure. media branding. Leverage platforms for brand identity. Today's digital landscape, social media become an indispensable tool for branding, especially within the travel industry. For travel agents, a pronounced social media presence is not just about showcasing destinations, but about creating a connection with a vibrant audience looking for their next travel. Here's an insightful look at how travel agents can amplify their brand visibility on choosing the right social media platforms. It all begins with select right platforms. This choice is determined by where your desired audience spends their time and engages content. Each platform has unique features and caters to different demographics. For instance, Instagram is a haven for stunning visuals and storytelling through imagery, while Twitter may be ideal for instant updates and building conversations. Understanding these nuances ensure you can tailor your content to the preferences of each platform's user base, creating a consistent brand identity across platforms. Consistency is key in social media branding. Travel agents should strive for uniformity in usernames and visual branding elements, such as profile images, ensuring their brand is easily recognizable across different social channels. A compelling bio that encapsulates your unique selling points, complemented by a consistent voice, helps to create a narrative that is distinctly yours. Content strategy and calendar. Creating a content calendar helps to maintain a steady stream of posts that keep your audience engaged and informed. The strategy should strike a balance between promotional content and material that adds value to your audience's experience, such as travel tips and insights, showcasing travel experience, and leveraging platform-specific features like Instagram Stories or Facebook Live can make your content strategy more dynamic. Engaging with the audience. Social media is as much about listening and interacting as it is about speaking. Timely responses to comments and direct messages in building relationships. Involving your followers through user-generated content initiative, branded hashtags, or contests not only drives but also provides authentic content that can endorse your brand. Visual branding on social media. Given that travel visual, harnessing the power of high-quality images and videos is vital for branding. Incorporate your brand colors and logo in your content to create a visual signature. Consistently using specific filters or editing styles can further solidify identity, making your brand instantly recognizable via advertising. To augment organic reach, heavy travel agents employ paid social media advertisements. These ads are powerful when they are precisely targeted based on user demographics, interests, and behaviors. Analyzing the performance of these ads through metrics such as engagement and click-through rates enables the refinement of advertising strategies for optimal outcome. Measuring and analyzing success. The final piece of the social media branding puzzle is measuring success. Monitoring key performance indicators such as engagement or growth allows you to gauge the health and reach of your social media presence. Utilizing analytics tools provides tangible insights that inform strategy tweaks for better returns. In conclusion, successful social media branding for travel involves a mix of strategic planning, consistent branding, engagement, and continual adaptation to trends and audience preferences. It's about telling a story that entices and resonates with travelers and using every tool at your disposal to ensure that when wanderlust strikes, it's your brand that comes to mind. Through a judicious use of content, visuals, and interaction, travel agents can set sail on the digital waves, steering their brand to horizons of visibility and customer connection. Search engine optimization, SEO, plays a pivotal role, particularly for travel brands striving to carve out a significant online presence. As a agent, developing a robust SEO strategy is more than just a means to rise in the search ranking. It's an essential facet of your branding. Elevating visibility online ensures that when potential travelers are seeking their next adventure, it's your brand they find best. Understanding SEO and its importance for travel brands. SEO acts as that guides potential clients to online door when they're navigating the vast sea of the internet. This digital marketing cornerstone boosts visibility and fosters organic discovery. Beyond leading more to your website, SEO enhances user experience, making it visitors to navigate and find what they're looking for. In the world of travel, where credibility and authority are paramount, a strong SEO strategy establishes your brand as a reputable source for travel-related info and services. Keyword research. Travel brands. Keywords are the compass points that guide your content toward relevance and searchability. To captivate an audience within your travel niche, you need to discern what potential travelers are typing into search engines. By analyzing the keyword strategies of competitors, you can identify valuable opportunities to differentiate your brand. Efficient use of keyword research tools allows you to hone in on targeted phrases, while embracing long-tail travelers looking for the very specific experiences your brand offers. SEO tactics for branding. On-page elements are the touchstones of your website that search engines and visitors alike interact with. Structuring content for readability invites visitors, enhancing both their experience and your rankings. Meta tags, and by extension, your brand-related need optimization to catch the attention of searchers and search engines. Cultivating value brand content satisfies the audience's quest for information and solidifies the image as an authority in your niche. Images in your travel brand life, and with well-crafted text, they too contribute to your SEO efforts. Technical SEO to boost discovery. Technical SEO is like the invisible infrastructure of your online domain, ensuring your website, considering how many travelers instinctively reach for their phone's travel plans. A snappy, responsive resonates both with users and search engine algorithms. An XML sitemap lays out a welcome mat for search engine, facilitating effective crawling and indexing. Fixing broken links is akin to maintaining high standards in customer service. It builds trust and reliability. For many travel agents, the local market is around. Claiming your Google My Business listing puts you on the local map, literally. Reviews are like word of mouth in the digital age. They establish trust and can elevate your local SEO ranking. Integrating local content and keywords helps attract a nearby audience, ensuring that when they're ready to travel, they'll think of your brand. Building a network of local citations cements your presence in the community and the industry. Content marketing and SEO. Content marketing serves as the voice of your SEO strategy, communicating your brand's expertise and ethos, whether it's through insightful articles, stunning or eye-catching graphics. Content that engages and informs is content ranks. With a strategic content calendar, you'll ensure that fresh SEO-friendly is always on the horizon, drawing travelers back to brand time and again. Additionally, guest blogging extends your brand's reach and builds authority, contributing to a stronger SEO position. Monitoring SEO performance and adjustments. In a dynamic digital milieu, your SEO efforts require vigilant monitoring. Tools like Google Analytics and Google Search Console offer invaluable insights into your brand's performance. By observing trends and patterns, you can fine-tune your approach, making decisions about your brand's online presence. Importantly, the digital landscape is always shifting, and staying attuned to best practices and the latest algorithm updates is essential for ongoing success. SEO is a journey of constant discovery and adaptation. When approached as an integral part of your branding strategy, it can transform the visibility and reputation of your travel brand. Given the right attention, dedication, and creativity, optimizing your brand for search engine boundless opportunities and growth in the alluring realm of travel. Email marketing for brand growth. Strategies to engage and retain clients. The digital age has revolutionized the way brands connect with their audience. And email marketing stands out as a powerful tool for engaging and retaining clients. Done right, not only solidifies your brand's presence, but also lays the groundwork for sustainable growth. Let's explore actionable strategies that travel agents can implement to realize on the advantages of email marketing. Standing email marketing fundamentals. Email marketing is an indispensable channel for nurturing client relationships and propelling growth. Recognizing the distinct types of emails, from promotional blasts to informative newsletters and transactional updates, allows for a more structured approach. Protecting client privacy and adhering to regulations like GDPR is paramount, and it begins with transparent consent and subscription management. To effectively harness the power of email, travel agents must build goals for what they wish to achieve with their campaigns, whether it's boosting bookings, enhancing brand awareness, or fostering loyalty. Building engagement in your emails. The strength of an email campaign lies in its audience. Travel agents must amass their email list respectfully, encouraging potential clients to subscribe via sign-up forms and attract offers. Segmenting these lists by interests, past behaviors, demographic information facilitates more targeted and relevant messaging, an approach that leads to better engagement. Keeping your list clean and updated removes inactive subscribers, ensuring better deliverability and interaction rates. Crafting engaging email content. A carefully planned content calendar keeps communications with clients regular and relevant. A mix of promotional and content-rich messages keeps the audience interested and informed. Subject lines must be captivating enough to stand out in a crowded inbox, compelling recipients to open the message. And draft the body of your emails, infuse your brand's voice and personality throughout to create a recognizable and enjoyable reading experience. Designing eye-catching email templates. Emails need to look good on every device. A responsive design that adapts to big and small guarantees a pleasant user experience. The layout should be in harmony with your travel brand style, employing engaging visuals and straightforward ETAs that entice readers to take action. Videos and high-quality images can elevate the content, making the virtual window to offerings more immersive. Personalizing the client experience. Personalization is the key to each client feel valued. Travel agents should let data from past bookings and interactions to customize content. Thoughtful personalization, like sending a travel tip related to a client's upcoming destination or remembering a birthday. Automated emails triggered by specific actions or dates are an efficient way to ensure clients receive timely, individualized attention. Measuring email campaign performance. To refine and optimize marketing efforts, performance such as open rates and click-through rates must be monitored. B-testing different elements from subject lines to the layout helps resonates best with clients. By analyzing campaign outcomes, travel agents gain insights into client preferences and behaviors, enabling data-driven adjustments that enhance future communications. Maintaining client relationships and fostering loyalty. Newsletters filled with valuable content, travel tips, and industry updates go a long way in keeping clients engaged. Special offers and perks for subscribers stimulate loyalty and incentivize repeat business. Celebrating client milestones and providing time travel reminders add a personal touch that clients cherish. Feedback loops through surveys and response emails are integral for gathering clients and fostering a two-way conversation. Inclusion. Email marketing is a potent strategy for travel agents aiming to expand their brand. Allows for direct personalized communication that can evolve alongside the brand-client relationship. By integrating these strategies, travel agents can create campaigns that only speak to their audience, but also embolden brand loyalty and usher in growth. In the competitive realm of the travel industry, one of your customer service with your brand promise is pivotal. It's not just about selling travel packages, it's about delivering on the promises that your brand stands for. Crafting a customer experience that upholds brand's core values can turn once-off buyers into in the competitive realm of the travel industry, the alignment of your customer service with your brand's pill. It's not just about travel packages, it's about delivering on the promises that your brand stands for. Crafting a customer experience that core values can turn once-off buyers into lifelong patrons. Understanding the brand promise, the core is your experience or value clients expect from every interaction with your agency. This promise becomes the North Star for every part of your business, guiding marketing strategies, customer services, and internal culture. Making sure that this brand promise is not just understood, but also embraced by your team is vital. When every member embodies and reflects brand promise in their actions, customers receive a coherent narrative they can trust. Mapping the customer journey. The customer journey is a roadmap of every point at which a client can. From the minute they discover your moment they share their holiday photos, each point offers opportunity to reinforce your brand promise. The secret lies in careful choreography, ensuring that at each, whether through your website, a phone call, or an in-person greeting, the experience remains consistent with what you've promised. Infusing these interactions with thoughtful surprise can elevate a routine transaction to an unforgettable journey, personalizing the customer experience. In a world inundated with generic offerings, personalization is an immediate standout. By harnessing customer data responsibly, travel agents can curate resonate on an individual level. Skill aid to remember a client's preferences or anticipate their needs only underscore the brand's attention to detail, but also foster durability. What's more, this personal touch gives valuable insights, enabling your brand to evolve its service in profound and delightful ways. Staff training and brand alignment. Your team is the human face of your brand. Behaviors and attitudes are under the microscope, discerning travelers. Training is more than it's an ongoing process of aligning your staff, your brand's values, and promise, giving them the autonomy to make judgment calls in the customer's best interest. Trust in your brand. Role-playing different scenarios and discussing them in regular meetings keeps your team sharp and consistent. Feedback loops and service adjustment. Constructive and continued feedback is the gold mine of it. By setting up intuitive channels for customer feedback, travel agencies show they not only listen, but act. Learning from customer insight and adjusting services affirms that your agency is responsive and cares deeply about the customers. Taking action based on feedback also creates a commitment to excellence that goes beyond making sales. Resolving discrepancies between experience and brand promise. In an ideal world, every customer promised perfectly. Realistically, the misalignment. The test of its effective resolution requires authenticity and proactive problem solving that aligns with operation efforts must be timely, courteous, keeping with the brand's reputation for quality service. Celebrating and communicating brand aligned success stories. Satisfy customers the best champions of your brand, showcasing their positive testimonials, highlighting their remarkable experiences through various channels narrative. Additionally, acknowledging and promoting team members who consistently deliver brand-aligned service not only boosts morale, but also cements the principles of brand promise in the workplace. Dissecting what went right in these 6 slides, a playbook for replicating and scaling up successful practices. Travel agents equipped with these strategies are well prepared to construct and maintain a customer experience that is a true reflection of their brand promise. When service move in concert, the result is a harmonious that wins standing ovations from customers and keeps them coming back for an encore. Achieving a stellar public image isn't the result of happenstance. It's the fruit of well-public relations strategies that punctuate a brand's presence in the travel industry. For travel agents, public relations is an invaluable tool that, when used effectively, can attract positive attention and foster trust, setting the stage for growth and understanding public relations in the context of branding. Public relations, PR, is a lifeline through which travel brands communicate with the public and manage their reputation. Unlike advertising, which are often direct appeals for business, PR focuses on building relationships and positioning a brand as credible and trustworthy. Within the travel industry, an arena based on perception and experience, PR is the compass that guides the public narrative surrounding a brand. The foundational step is to identify the core audience whose perceptions and engagement will be most impactful for the brand. Crafting a public relations strategy. A robust PR strategy begins with setting clear objectives in line with the overarching goals. The messaging must be consistent and reaffirm what makes the travel agency its unique value proposition. The selection of platforms, whether traditional media spaces, and the timing of our activities should serve the dual purpose of capturing attention and aligning trends and market cycles. Creating compelling stories and press releases. A well-narrated story or press release can be powerful. If it captures what makes the travel agency compelling and unique, it can significantly bolster attention. These stories should not only pertain to new offerings, events, or milestones, but also display the essence of the brand's identity. Media outlets that are most relevant to the intended audience should be the primary recipients of these carefully crafted pieces. Managing media relations. Nurturing lasting relations with bloggers and influencers is integral to successful PR. Comprehensive media kit, complete with releases, fact sheets, high-quality images or videos should be readily available to them. These relationships open doors to coverage, amplify a brand's reach, and offering exclusive insights or interviews can solidify these crucial media connections. Dealing with negative publicity. The truth is, no travel brand is immune to negative publicity. It's how these moments that can set a brand apart. Having a crisis plan in place is essential. Prompt and professional responses to negative feedback can actually enhance a reputation for attentive customer service. Regular monitoring of online mentions and reviews allows a brand to stay ahead of the conversation. Leveraging social media for publications. Social media can powerfully expand the reach of PR messaging. Interacting directly with on these platforms increases engagement and allows for real-time management. Measuring the impact of these activities and adapting to the feedback is just as measuring public relations outcomes. Finally, the success of PR efforts must be quantifiable. Metric analysis, media coverage monitoring, and sentiment analysis give a clear picture of in the dynamic world of travel. The ability to fit and adjust strategies based on this data is crucial for maintaining a positive public image. For travel agents, mastering the art of PR is more than managing appearances. It's about building genuine connections, articulate a brand's narrative. PR done right can elevate a travel brand from obscurity to prominence, endearing it to the hearts of clients and paving the way for a thriving travel business. Branding through partnerships is a strategic approach that can significantly amplify the visibility. By aligning with businesses and organizations, travel agents can create synergies that lead to shared of successful brand partnerships in the travel industry. The key lies in identifying potential partners that share similar ethos and brand values, ensuring the partnership feels authentic and trustworthy. The mutual benefits should be apparent, with poised for growth through the alliance. It's wise to collaborate with businesses offering complementary products or services, widening offering and appeal. Formulating clear objectives and goals for the alliance is vital, giving both partners understanding of the collaboration's direction and purpose. Types of partnerships in travel. The travel industry offers a myriad of local tourism boards can help you tap into wealth of resources and knowledge. Co-branding arrangements with travel gear or service companies can offer your clients tailor-made solutions and brand merchandise. Entering affiliate relationships with insurers or airlines can mean provide more comprehensive service offerings. Cross promotions with event organizers or destinations can attract diverse client segments. Developing the partnership agreement. Once you identify a promising partnership opportunity, the next step is to draft an agreement that benefits all involved. This agreement should outline terms, including the partnership and the marketing strategy to be aligned. Establishing a timeline is crucial to keeping initiatives on track. And setting benchmark measuring success will help evaluate the collaborations. Co-branding and co-marketing strategies. Partnerships offer excellent opportunities for co-branded products, from exclusive travel packages to travel accessories. Joint marketing campaigns should devise to maximize reach and attract attention from both partners' customer bases. Collaborative branding materials need to send a unified message to both entities. Engaging through partnerships. Local partnership can lift your brand by fostering strong community ties. Engaging with local businesses and community leaders can authentic travel experiences that clients cherish. Additionally, participating in community events can boost your brand's visibility and connect you more deeply with the identity and culture. Communication and transparency in partnerships. For any partnership to thrive, maintaining communication and transparency is key. Both parties should align their messaging to ensure brand consistency, be open about the partnership's nature and intended benefits with customers. Regularly exchanging insights and constructive feedback can lead to ongoing improvements and stronger monitoring and measuring partnership outcomes. It's crucial to regularly evaluate the outcome of any partnership. This involves analyzing metrics to gauge the partnership's effect in enhancing brand awareness and customer engagement. Assess the financial returns and glean insight from customer feedback to understand the partnership's impact. This data will inform future strategy and help in making decisions about continuing or adjusting partnership terms. In conclusion, through strategic partnerships, unlock new potential and audience segments, enhancing their brand in creative and exciting ways. It's a path filled with opportunities for growth and community engagement. By carefully selecting partners and managing the operations with finesse, travel agents can ensure that these alliances become a significant asset to their brand's success. Protecting legally in the travel industry is just as crucial as creating a memorable brand identity. As new travel agents embark on the journey of building their own brands, it's essential to have solid understanding of safeguards their branding efforts. Understand intellectual property rights. Intellectual property, IP rights, are the linchpins of legal branding protection. In the travel industry, this includes the unique make up your brand's identity, such as logos, slogans, and promotional materials. Between various types of IP trademarks protect brand names and logos, protect original works of authorship, and patents protect inventions. Recognition type of IP rights applies to specific brand elements is vital. Securing IP protection helps maintain your brand exclusivity and prevents others from benefiting from your hard work and creativity. Trademarking your brand. Registering a trademark is a critical step in protecting your brand's name and logo. This process involves conducting a thorough trademark search to ensure your brand doesn't infringe on existing trademarks. It's also essential to understand the classification system, as trademarks are divided into different classes, and you need to register under the class that corresponds with travel services. In today's global marketplace, you should also consider international trade protections if you plan on branding beyond your home country. Copywriting brand content. Many travel agencies produce original content, like travel guides, blog posts, and videos, which can be copyrighted. Copyright law protects these original works from unauthorized use by others. Ensure that you place copyright notices on your website and marketing materials, and understand the licensing arrangements if you use third-party content. You should also have strategies in place to protect your digital content from unauthorized reproduction or distribution. Domain names and online brand protection. Your online presence begins with your domain name, and securing the right domain should happen early in the branding process to ensure online brand protection. It's also want to consider acquiring various top-level domains to prevent cyber squatting. When someone registers your brand to exploit it. Furthermore, enforce your rights vigorously on social media to prevent misuse of your brand. Brand protection through contract agreements. Building robust contracts with suppliers, partners, and affiliates helps protect your branding arrangements. Include non-disclosure agreements when sharing sensitive brand information, and create clear guidelines for how third parties can use your branding. In the event of a breach, ensure you have legal measures in place to defend the integrity of your brand. Handling brand infringement. Brand occur when someone uses your brand without permission, potentially damaging your reputation. It's vital to recognize the signs of infringement and act quickly. Steps to combat infringement include monitoring your brand use in the market and taking legal action when necessary. Sending cease and desist letters to vendors. Branding and advertising and media law. Understanding the legalities of advertising will ensure your campaigns comply with the law. This includes being truthful in your advertising endorsements and testimonials, and adhering to advertising standards to avoid missteps. Staying abreast of changing rules and regulations, especially in digital advertising, is necessary to avoid legal complications. In summary, intellectual heavy lifting of branding in the travel industry doesn't stop with development of a unique and resonant brand image. It encompasses a wide range of legal considerations involving the protection and enforcement of your brand rights. Acquiring a solid grasp of these legal aspects is non-negotiable for safeguarding the success and integrity of travel brand. It's about making sure your brand journey is not just exciting and memorable, but also secure to defend it against any legal bumps along the road. Today, operate in an immensely dynamic industry under the watchful eyes of a connected and vocal customer. A strong brand reputation is the linchpin of success in the travel business, making it imperative for agents to understand and expertly manage their brand standing. Here's an insightful guide on using tools and techniques to effectively monitor and manage brand reputation. Up brand monitoring systems. Staying informed about what clients are saying is non-negotiable. Employ social media monitoring tools to keep an eye on and general sentiment. They can alert you to both positive feedback and concern. Setting Google alerts for your travel agency's name, as well as keywords related to your niche, ensures you're quickly informed about online mentions. Alongside, keep tabs on review sites, which can offer a treasure trove of candid customer relationship management (CRM) systems. Can serve as a robust tool to gain a centralized overview of client interactions. A critical aspect of understanding the comprehensive brand experience offered. Communication and engagement. Proactive engagement can shape brand reputation significantly. Be active on social media platforms, not just promote posts, but to really connect and build relationships with your respond to inquiries swiftly, ensuring that every reply is laden with your brand's personality. Regularly posting valuable and engaging content also strengthens your brand voice. Furthermore, consider hosting community events or webinars to boost your brand's visibility and engagement, fostering a sense of community and belonging among your clients. Managing online reviews. Online reviews can act as a powerful endorsement of your services. Encourage satisfied clients to share their experiences while constructively addressing less favorable feedback. Consistently observing review trends can provide insights into service enhancements and oftentimes highlight successes. Prominently display positive testimonials on your website and marketing materials play a pivotal role in influencing potential customers. Addressing negative publicity. Even the most revered brands face their share of negative publicity, and the response is what truly counts. Having a communication plan ensures you're not caught off guard and that you're able to respond swiftly and effectively. Ensure all staff are trained on standard responses that reflect the brand's ethos. Monitor the breadth and impact of any negative publicity and counteract by drawing on the support of your satisfied base and the broader community, building and leveraging brand advocacy. Brand advocacy is a force multiplier when it comes to reputation. Create a referral program that rewards current clients or new introductions. Connect with influencers and brand ambassadors whose values align with your brand to extend quickly. Campaigns for user-generated content amplify trust and provide social proof. Moreover, active community contributors can be recognized to further encourage brand from within the client base. Utilizing analytical tools for brand reputation insights. Data is king in reputation management. Utilize analytical tools to dissect brand mentions, analyze sentiments, and understand client engagement levels with your brand. Social listening tools can unveil upcoming trends, allowing your agency to be reactive and proactive. Keeping an eye on competitors can also provide valuable context and positioning insights for your own brand strategy. Continual learning and adaptation. The travel industry is ever evolving, and so are the tools and techniques for brand management. Stay current learning about new methods in reputation management. Implement feedback loops to references continuously. And ensure your brand messaging stays and resonates well with the traveler's mindset. Finally, engage in industry-related events to network and learn from peers, which serve as a crucible for innovative rep strategies. For travel agents looking to secure their place in building a robust mechanism to monitor and manage their brand's reputation is not just strategic but essential. Through a thoughtful blend of learned tools, proactive engagement, and adaptive learning, travel agents can steer their brand reputations toward favorites and their need to sustain success and client satisfaction. Brand evolution and rebranding, keeping your brand relevant over time. Industry, the only constant is change. Destinations once hit. Remote work has spurred new kinds of nomadism and continues to reshape how we plan and experience our journeys. As a travel agent, your brand should reflect the dynamism of the distance. To stay relevant and continue to resonate with travelers, periodic brand revaluations are necessary. Here's how you can keep your brand fresh and engaging over time. Recognizing the need for brand evolution. A brand that stands still is a brand that's soon forgotten. Travel agents keep a close eye on the pulse of the market, ready to spot the trends that demand a brand shift. Understanding when your brand needs to evolve means being aware of change in traveler preferences and staying ahead of competitors. It involves probing into how your brand is currently performing, taking stock of customer feedback, and recognizing when it's time for a change. Strategizing for brand evolution. When the signs point towards a need for change, your goals for the evolution will guide your brand's transformation journey. Enlist the of your team and your loyal clients who can offer valuable perspectives on how your brand can better. Before launching into a brand evolution, consider potential challenges that may arise and outline a clear plan to counteract them, framing a realistic timeline for rolling out changes. Reevaluating your brand's core identity. At the heart of any brand evolution is a revisit to the core identity. Consider what your travel agency stands for, and whether your mission, vision, and values resonate with the wants and needs of your current clientele. Which elements of your brand essence should stay firm, and which may need reshaping to maintain authenticity while embracing a more contemporary position. Updating visual and verbal elements. Changing trends influence aesthetics and language, which means that over time, your visual and verbal brand elements need an update. From logo tweaks that modernize your look to a color palette, fresh and updated brand voice. Every change should align with the evolved identity and speak to today's traveler. Extending these updates to all marketing materials underscores coherence and undeniably marks your brand. Implementing brand evolution. Evolved brand isn't just for public show. It must take root internally as well. Your team needs to understand why brand evolution to embody it effectively. Update your internal training, documents, and systems to begin with the new brand direction. Foster an environment that's updated brand, ensuring a unified approach from side out. Launching your evolved brand externally. Revealing your evolved brand to the world is thoughtful orchestration. Create a compelling narrative that explains the evolution and engage your audience through platforms where they are most engaged. Whether through social media, grand reveals, narratives, or special events. Let your clientele witness the unveiling while also keeping their feedback to gauge the brand's new resonance. Maintaining brand relevancy post-evolution. After your brand has transitioned, it's vital to keep its essence alive and pertinent. Establish and adhere to guidelines that solidify the new direction. Be responsive and adaptive to ongoing client feedback. Continue to inject innovative ideas that keep travelers engaged and assure them that they're dealing with an agency that's not just current but regularly visit your brand's performance against the objectives you set out, making sure your brand evolution is indeed translating into the growth you envisioned. A successful brand evolution or rebranding in the travel sector with agency skill in staying responsive and relevant in an environment that's as exciting as it is unpredictable. With these steps, you can ensure it continues to thrive and endear itself to travelers, no matter how it's return. Case studies in successful branding. Lessons from leading travel brand landscape. The prevalence and success of certain brands stand as testaments to the effectiveness of solid branding principles. Examining the trajectories of leading travel brands provides insight into the power of strategic positioning, consistent messaging, and a visually stunning brand identity. Strategic brand positioning. One of the cornerstones of strong branding is identifying a place in the market where your brand can not only but thrive. While specific brand names come to mind, what's more instructive is understanding it underwent. Many of these leaders carved out a niche for themselves, focusing on unique offerings, be it travel, adventure excursions, or budget-friendly journeys. They embody the spirit of destination through their clear positioning, allowing them to attract their ideal customers. By studying scent, we can appreciate the effectiveness of targeting a particular market segment, tailoring every aspect of to appeal to that audience. Consistent brand messaging. Successful travel brands tell a coherent story. Their brand messaging remains consistent with the platform, from print ads and online content to personal interactions. This coherence builds trust as customers know what to expect, and recognition as the message becomes familiar across various channels. Analysis of having a strong, unified brand message, reinforced through all communications and campaigns, serves to embed brand into the consumer's subconscious, thereby cultivating loyalty. Effective use of visual branding. The visual elements of a brand play a substantial role in customer perception. The industry often deploy logos and color not only striking, but representative of their brand ethos. The impact of visual consistency on customer perception is well documented. Cohesive aesthetics leading to immediate brand recognition. There are impactful lessons from travels that have executed successful rebranding efforts, demonstrating the ability to refresh their look, maintaining brand equity. Innovations in customer engagement. Travel brands embrace technology to engage customers in innovative ways. They push boundaries and redefine the travel experience. Social media to interact more personally and with their clients. These brands create touchpoints that turn everyday interactions into memorable experiences, deepening brand loyalty. Apps, concierge services, or interactive websites, these brands craft every facet of the engagement process to reinforce their brand values and identity. Building community around the brand. The most beloved travel brands excel in creating a community feeling among their customers. They effectively use user-generated content to add authenticity to their branding and encourage customers to become brand advocates, sharing their experience. Tactics such as creating online forums, hosting events, and encouraging dialogue travelers to become part of larger brand family. The impact nurturing a passionate follower base can translate directly into greater brand loyalty and consequently business growth. Embracing partnerships and collaborations. Looking through case studies, we can see that strategic partnerships often lead to win-win situations for travel brands. By aligning partners who share a complementary market ethos, brands can broaden their reach and appeal. Co-branding efforts that unite different facets of the experience, educations with local tours, can enhance the overall brand perception and provide added value to the customer. Adapting brand strategy to address challenges. Finally, in the face of adversity, resilient brands shine. Case studies reveal how travel brands have adapted their strategies during challenging time, be it through pivoting services, rebranding, or doubling down on their core values. These brands potential crises to opportunities, strengthening their market position and customer relationships. Learning lenses. Travel agents draw inspiration and strategic knowledge from the successes of these leading travel companies. The detailed exploration of these case studies serves not just as an homage to crafted brands, but as a roadmap for new agents in the industry to craft their branding identity and strategies. By lessons, any travel business can elevate its brand and carve a niche in the competitive travel industry landscape. robust brand doesn't always require an extravagant. In the travel industry, where experiences and personal connections are the heart of every transaction, small business owners can leverage cost-effective strategies to brand their businesses successfully. Let's explore practical steps to achieve standout branding on a shoot. Identifying core brand values and USP, unique selling position. To establish a brand that resonates, start articulating what your travel agency epitomizes. Does it inspire adventure, celebrate, or perhaps promote cultural connections? The distinctive qualities that set you apart from the rest and highlight these in your unique selling proposition. This is the thing that draws travelers to you. Everything from your visuals to your communications should be aligned with these core, ensuring a clear and cohesive platforms. Budget and strategies. Branding does not have to drain your finances. Numerous tools are available for crafting an appealing logo and at minimal cost. While social media platforms offer a fertile ground for building a brand organically, seek out local events where you can chase your travel services, often for a small or even for free. With other businesses in your area can also multiply your reach without multiplying your expenses. Create a professional online presence. In the digital age, an online presence is your storefront. Economical website builders to create a sleek, navigation-friendly website. Social media profiles, ample space to display your brand persona. Tailor these channels to mirror your branding. Share content that adds value, like travel tips or destination insights, and encourage your clients to generate content that sings the praise of your services, fostering credibility and authenticity. DIY public relations and networking. As a small business owner, you can champion your own cause by engaging with local media and presenting unique travel-centric stories. Join networks within your community to connect with potential clients and partners. Crafting press releases for newsworthy events and offers can gain you free attention, while participating in speaking opportunities can establish you as a knowledgeable leader within the travel sphere. Content marketing SEO. Kick off a blog to create and distribute useful content that travelers will love, ensuring it's optimized to increase visibility. Email marketing helps a connection with your audience, providing gentle reminders of your brand existence and offering. Additionally, create services with influencers or local bloggers to get your travel brand featured on platforms with significant followings. Leveraging customer feedback and testimonials. One of the most powerful aspects of branding comes from the voices of customers. Prompt clients to write online, share their positive stories, then proudly display these on your channels. Manage all feedback diplomatically and with professional demeanor to illustrate excellent customer service. Use the insights from clients to make your offerings, improving your overall brand. Measuring effectiveness and making adjustments. It's crucial to keep tabs on how well your branding is performing. Monitor engagement through website and social media analytics. Review the progress against that goal, and listen to what customers say to sniff out per brand. A brand is never static. It should evolve with insight, adapting to the ever-changing landscape of travel preferences and market conditions. Branding on a budget is not only possible, it's an opportunity to creativity and personal touch into your business's identity. With these strategies, small travel agency owners can achieve an impactful brand presence, ensuring their message is not only heard, but also leaves a lasting impression. Remember, it's built through authenticity, consistency, and unwavering to delivering unparalleled travel experiences. In the vibrant world of travel, where every detail is the start of a new adventure, the important well-crafted brand cannot be emphasized enough. For a travel agency, the brand is the beacon that guides travelers to its source. To navigate the bustling travel market, agencies must now not only stand out, but also remain unfalteringly coherent in their brand representation. Implementing brand lines is the key to achieving that level of consistency across all channels, ensuring that every time a traveler encounters the brand, experience is a familiar extension of their last. Introduction to brand guidelines are essentially the rule book for the representation of a travel agency's brand. They define the purpose and the core elements of the brand, and no matter where the brand appears, it maintains identity. Consistency in branding influences how customers relate to a brand, building trust and mission. A comprehensive overview of brand guide encompasses everything from visuals to tone, and they function to empower an organization, ensuring everyone tells the same brand story. Visual identity standards. The visual idea of a travel agency is what can first attract or repel a potential client. Key to this are the guidelines on logo usage, detailing where and how, including the right sizing, spacing, and any variations for different contexts. The color palette chosen communicates the brand's personality with specific color codes across the board. Selected for brand materials needs to be used specified in the guidelines, maintaining hierarchy and readability across communication. Imagery and iconography have a style and quality that must be adhered to. Adding to the brand's recognizable features, brand voice and written communication. Beyond what brand speaks plays a pivotal role in engaging a rapport with clientele. Defining the brand's voice, friendly or adventurous, guides how messages are tailored. Language is another component, where the use of specific needs alignment with overall branding. Writing guidelines aid in maintaining a uniform brand voice across blogs, social media, and emails. Editorial standards for grammar, punctuation, and formatting is another critical element that contributes to professional and coherent communication. Digital presence consistency. Travel agencies' digital presence is often the first and most frequent point of contact with brand guidelines. Set the standard for website design, ensuring that layouts, fonts, and color schemes reflect brand identity, which should utilize consistent profile images, headers, templates. All content production, from blog posts to interactive videos, preserve an on-brand presence. For email communication, the use of branded templates ensures that every dispatch contributes to a seamless brand narrative. Marketing and materials. In crafting marketing and advertising materials, brand guidelines establish benchmarks for design and this includes advertisements, where visuals and text should consistently follow the brand standard. For promotional materials like brochures, flyers, and business cards, these physical touchpoints must be congruent with the overall brand image. Brand elements need to be integrated carefully into signage, physical advertising, and merchandise, and are immediately recognizable as part of the agency suite of brand assets. Internal brand alignment. A travel agency's staff are the day-to-day custodians. Educating new hires on the brand guidelines ensures they start on the right track. Consistency must flow into internal documentations, unifying internal communications with external brand messaging. Regular brand training sessions can refresh team members' understanding, keep the brand at the forefront. Establishing processes ensures all materials meet the brand standards before they public eye. Monitoring and enforcing. To maintain brand integrity, regular audits on marketing materials and digital platforms should be conducted to ensure adherence to guidelines. Feedback mechanisms allow for prompt correction of any elements that stray from the brand's identity. As the brand evolves, the guidelines should be updated to reflect any changes in branding or to respond to shifts in the marketplace. Finally, legal measures such as trademarking and copyrights can safeguard a brand's intellectual property and solidify its rightful space within the industry. Implementing brand guidelines is a dynamic and critical task for travel agents aiming to weave together the many threads of their brand into an inviting package. It is a commitment to presenting a seamless identity that begins with reliability, a traveler's compass pointing towards their next unforgettable journey. With each detail line, from logo to language, travel agents equip themselves with the narrative force to turn a name into a story that travelers will want to be a part of time and time again. Employee advocacy and branding. Turning team members brand ambassadors. In the competitive landscape of the travel industry, branding plays an integral role in how a travel agency is perceived both online and in the real world. One of the robust yet underutilized strategies in branding is employee advocacy. This approach harnesses the power of team members to act as brand ambassadors, advocating for their company's services and sharing their story with the world. Let's explore how this can be cultivated and the transformative effect it can have on a travel agency's brand. Introduction to employee advocacy. Employee advocacy refers to the promotion of a company by the people for it. It's a personal endorsement, a stamp of approval from the inside. When employees share positive insights and experiences about their workplace on social media or in person, it greatly expands brand credibility. This is markedly different from traditional marketing because it's not viewed as company messaging, genuine personal communication. Employees often provide the first impression of your brand, making their advocacy a print of the overall brand experience. Cultivating a brand-centric culture. A brand-centric culture built on a foundation of positive work environments that resonate with brand values. Encouraging employees to embrace and represent the brand's mission in their day-to-day activities helps to foster this kind of culture. Clearly and regularly communicating the brand's vision and team members feel more connected. Celebrating behaviors that align with the brand's core values not only reinforces the desired culture, it also motivates others to follow suit. Providing the right tools and training. To be effective brand ambassadors, employees well versed in the brand's identity. Training sessions focused on the brand's voice and storytelling equip team members with the knowledge they need to share the brand narrative accurately. Provide resources like social media guidelines and content libraries ensures that staff have a wealth of shareable content at their fingertips. Easy-to-use tools and templates help maintain consistent brand messaging, empowering employees to be social advocates. In the age of social media, everyone has a voice, including your employees. Them in practical social media practices promotes responsible sharing of company content. Encouraging authenticity ensures that their messages are personal and genuine, reflective of the connection to the brand. This personal touch is often what resonates with audiences. It's also essential to have a monitoring system in place to help guide the online brand conversation and maintain a brand image. Leveraging incentive programs. Incentives are a great way to team members excited about being brand advocates. Implement a system that rewards participation and incentivizes employees to engage more frequently. Gamification can make advocacy fun, and offering tangible rewards for consistent acknowledges their contributions. Recognizing the top brand ambassadors can inspire others and create an environment where advocacy is part of the company culture. Measuring the impact of employee advocacy. It's important to have clear metrics in place to measure the impact of employee advocacy efforts. Tools can track engagement rates and metrics that influence employee content rating. Surveys can help gauge the internal of the brand and how well advocacy is received internally. Analyzing external feedback provides insight into the outward effectiveness, helping to refine advocacy strategies. Ensuring brand consistent compliance. Maintaining brand consistency is vital. Clear guidelines help team members understand the do's and don'ts of brand representation, ensuring a unified presence. Being aware of legal considerations and updating any brand changes safeguards the company and its employees from potential missteps. Addressing off-brand behavior is best done promptly, keeping the process educational and constructive, and continuously engaging. Celebrating and sharing success stories showcases effective employee advocacy and encourages ongoing participation. Open channels for feedback invite team members to contribute ideas to program improvements. Regularly updating and refreshing the advocacy program keep it from becoming consistent engagement with team members through check-ins and aligns with the brand goals. By integrating these principles, travel agents employ driven strategy. Enabling team members to become brand ambassadors is just an avenue to enhance brand visibility. It's a way to infuse authenticity and trust into every experience. It turns the power of the individuals within the agency into a compelling, authentic force that can attract and retain customers in a natural and effective way. Advanced brand analytics, measuring brand performance and ROI. In the world of travel, understanding how your brand is performing is key to staying ahead. This is where advanced brand analytics come into play. Allowing you to measure the effectiveness of your brand efforts and their return on investment, ROI. Let's explore this view as a travel agent can navigate the complexities of brand analytics. Introduction to brand analysis. The realm of branding is enriched and complicated by data. The first step to harnessing this power is to understand the importance of data in branding. Reliable analytics tools and software can provide invaluable insight into customer behaviors and preferences. To distinguish between various metrics, such as engagement or conversion rates, and key performance indicators, KPIs, which are tied directly to your business goals. Initially, it's important to establish baseline data to measure again as your brand grows and evolves. Setting objectives for brand analytics. Brand analytics driven clear objectives, measurable goals that reflect what you want to achieve with your brand, whether that's increased awareness or larger market share. Ensure that these analytics objectives harmoniously align with business strategy, and select specific metrics will best indicate progress toward these goals. Set benchmarks and targets to clarify what this looks like for your brand. Monitoring brand awareness. Understand how many people are aware of your brand and how they perceive it be a game changer. Surveys can measure brand recall and recognition directly from consumers. Social listening is indispensable for tracking brand mentions and overall sentiment across various online platforms. Don't forget to analyze organic website traffic for brand-related search terms and assess the impact of media coverage on brand awareness. Tracking engagement and perception. Engagement is the currency of the digital world. Track how audience interaction with your brand on social media translate into likes, comments, and shares, all of positive perception. Customer reviews and feedback are goal lines for sentiment trends, while Net Promoter Score, NPS, surveys give a clear view of customer loyalty and brand sentiment. Lastly, make sure to evaluate how your audience engages with the content you use. Measuring conversion and customer acquisition. Brand isn't just about likes. It's also about leads, conversions, and sales. You need to track how well branded campaigns perform in bringing potential customer on board. Pay close attention to conversion rates at different points, and distinguish between new and returning customers. Don't overlook the effectiveness of sales channels and promotions in growth. Understanding customer lifetime value, CLV. A customer's value doesn't end at first purchase. Estimate the customer lifespan with your brand and calculate how much revenue they represent over time. Assess repeat purchase rates and loyalty. And crucially, identify which customer segments are the most valuable so you can target your marketing efforts more effectively. Calculating return on investment, ROI. All boils down to ROI, ultimate measure of your branding efforts' effectiveness. Quantify all expenses tied to branding and measure incremental revenue results from these activities. Analyze acquisition to gain insights into how efficiently your budget is being spent. Comparing ROI across different branding channels and strategies can highlight what works best and where there's room for improvement, putting analytics into action. Lastly, insights into strategy. Develop action plans to capitalize on the opportunities analytics will. Share findings with your team and stakeholders to foster informed, collaborative decision-making. As you, it's vital to measure the impact of these alterations and refine your approach based on this performance feedback. Through the careful application of advanced brand analytics, you can build insights that elevate your brand's positioning within the market. By measuring brand performance and ROI precision, you can make strategic decisions, enhance the strength and reach of your brand, leading to a thriving travel agency that resonates with travelers around the world. In the dynamic landscape of the travel industry, the importance of carving out a unique space cannot be overstated. For new travel agents entering the field, identifying and capturing the ideal niche is akin to discovering a cove in a vast ocean. It's about finding the perfect spot that promises both success and satisfaction. This is where market analysis techniques come into play, offering strategic pathways to brand differentiation, growth, and personalization in services tailored to specific segments. Understand the basis. Market analysis is a strategic tool to comprehend the environment in which a travel business operates. It's the process of assessing various market forces to determine the potential success of a particular niche. Although often intertwined with market research, market analysis focuses more on synthesizing data to understand the bigger picture: size, trends, customer needs, and competition. Grasping these is essential for making informed decisions that shape brand positioning and influence business strategies in the travel industry. Analyzing market trends. Keeping a finger on the pulse of the travel world through analyzing market trends is critical for anticipating changes and identifying opportunity. Reading industry reports, analyzing trade data, engaging with the travel community at trade shows, and monitoring real-time discussions on social media platforms are all activities that provide vital insights for substantiating a travel niche. Staying informed ensures that your brand remains contemporary and proactive, identifying customer needs and preferences. The tone of a profitable niche is a clear understanding of customer needs and preferences. Surveys, groups, and the use of social listening tools can provide valuable feedback and insights into what to expect from their travel experiences. Analyzing behavior patterns and booking data helps segment the customer base, leading to a more tailored approach to meeting the needs of specific groups. Examining the competitive landscape, recognizing who the competitors are, what they excel at, and where they may be lacking is critical for establishing a niche. Conduct a SWOT analysis to gauge your brand's relative strengths and weaknesses alongside market opportunities and threats. Studying competitor strategies and branding effort and benchmarking them against industry standards can inform how to stand out and secure a place in the market. Market segmentation and targeting. Market segmentation divides the broader market into sets of consumers who share similar preferences and needs. By identifying meaningful criteria, demographic, psychographic, geographic, behavioral, to segment the market, you can assess which segment the most and aligns with your business vision. The step of choosing a target market is about understanding where the greatest potential lies and efforts there. Defining unique selling proposition, USP. The unique selling proposition is what sets a brand apart in the marketplace. It's the defining feature or benefit that makes a brand distinct and valuable to its target. By scrutinizing market gaps, a travel agent can craft a USP that fills unmet needs or offers novel experiences. Once honed, proposition should be woven into all branding and promotional activities to reinforce niche identity. Testing and validating your niche. Validation is crucial before fully commit to a niche. This can be achieved by formulating a hypothesis about the proposed niche and testing it through a minimum viable product or service offering. Gathering measurable feedback and observe market response will indicate whether the niche has the potential for success. From here, further refining the niche based on feedback sets a concrete path for growth. Brand creation is not merely about launching a travel venture. It is about embedding itself in the minds of travelers looking for resonate with them. With the application of these market analysis techniques, new travel agents are armed with the knowledge to establish a focused brand that speaks directly to an audience ready to embark on journeys that feel personalized and exclusive. Find precisely where one can excel and attract clientele is the art of niche selection, a process that, when navigated with skill and insight, leads to not just for travelers, but for travel agents themselves. In a world that craves exploration and discovery, finding a unique space within the travel industry can be a successful business. Conducting market research is the compass that guides travel agents to those lucrative and underserved niches. Exploration into market research allows agents to chart course for their brand and strategies, provide clarity and direction in a sea of possibilities. Introduction to market research in travel. Market research is the process of gathering and interpreting information about a market, including needs and desires of customers within it. Understanding these aspects is crucial for identifying both profitable and underserved areas. Qualitative methods, which explore experiences in more depth. Clear objectives for your market research ensures a focus, yielding actionable insights for brand development. Analyzing industry trends and patterns. To navigate successfully, one must understand the currents within the industry. Monitoring travel reports and publications can reveal emerging trends, offering new opportunities. Attendance and networking events provides valuable insights from thought leaders and exposes age to fresh perspectives. Social media and online forums provide a window into the traveler's mind, revealing their interests and desires. Lastly, examining case studies of successful travel businesses highlights what strategies have worked and what niche have been profitable. Understanding customer demographics. Demographic analysis allows travel agents branding experiences to specific groups. Segments like age, gender, income, and occupation are starting points for understanding various customer preferences. Analyzing these preferences uncovers what different demographic groups are in their travel adventures. Leveraging from both governmental and private sectors provides a wealth of demographic data, while first-hand information can be gathered through surveys and focus groups, offering direct insight into customer preferences. Exploring geographical considerations. The destinations themselves are vital in market research. Popular and emerging travel spots can be identified through research, offering a glimpse into niche markets. The examination structure and accessibility informs the practical aspects of travel offers, while assessing local tourism marketing can unearth potential partnership opportunities. Political, economic, and social travel trends and must be considered to avoid possible pitfalls. Competitive analysis. Understanding the competitive landscape is like knowing the terrain you navigate. Identifying competitors in specific travel niches offers insights are being offered in the market. By analyzing their strengths and weaknesses, travel agents can identify opportunities for differentiation. Observing competitors' marketing and communication strategies helps to learn what resonates with customers, while pricing strategies where there is room for competitive pricing, value-added services. Demand identification and assessment. Where there is demand, there is opportunity. By determining the demand for certain types of travel experiences or destinations, agents can steer their businesses towards these hotspots. Gaps in the market can often be found where demand outstrips supply, indicating an underserved niche. Fluctuations in travel demand and seasonal variations must also be analyzed to understand the dynamic nature of the market. Furthermore, using search data from travel booking engines can provide real-time interest level from potential travelers. Gathering and analyzing consumer feedback. Traveler feedback is gold for market research. Online reviews and ratings offer an honest assessment of travel services and destinations, giving agents a clear picture of what pleases travelers. Surveys and interviews with existing clients can help to refine product offers and target marketing efforts. Monitoring social media provides real-time insight into consumer discussions and needs. Engaging with travel influencers can also give to broader audience preferences and trends. Data analysis implementation. Once a is gathered, it must be organized and analyzed. Identifying patterns and statistical significance in the data reveals where the most promising lie. When necessary, engaging with market research professionals can bring deeper analysis and validation to the findings. Finally, implementing knowledge gained into a defined branding strategy is the culmination of a research endeavor, setting a clear direction for branding and business operations. Conducting comprehensive market research is the bedrock of successful branding strategy in the travel industry. By focusing areas implement the findings into a robust business plan. Travel agents position themselves into markets rich with potential, and that are with enterprising spirit to truly understand and serve. With diligent research and an adventurous, travel agents can chart their own course to success in this expansive and ever-changing industry. Branding for adventure travel specialists itself. It's about capturing the essence of exploration and excitement and it resonates with thrill seek worldwide. This article will guide adventure travel agents through the intricate process of building a brand that stands out in this dynamic niche market, identifying the adventure brand essence. At the heart of every successful brand adventure travel space is a clear understanding of what adventure means for the company. Establishing the essence of your brand ends with these experiences. Does it mean scaling mountains, diving into hidden underwater caves, or exploring uncharted territories? Your core values include thrill-seeking with an emphasis on authenticity, boldness, and perhaps a hint of danger. Next, understanding and articulating your unique selling propositions is indispensable. What unique experiences do you offer that no one else does? Whether it's access to remote destinations or specialized gear rental, propositions set you apart. Lastly, your mission statement must reflect the invigorating spirit of adventure that attracts travelers looking for the next adrenaline-fueled trip. Developing a competitor narrative. Storytelling is an incredibly powerful tool for adventure brands. An invigorating that highlights vibrant destinations and the unique experiences they offer can captivate the audience. Testimonials from previous travelers social proof of the incredible adventures they've had, encouraging others to embark on similar journeys. Your brand's story is an opportunity to forge a connection with your customers. Perhaps it began with a transformative trip or a long path for exploration. Whatever it should be authentic and empathetic. Content should be crafted to virtually transport customers to adventurous landscapes, invoking their desire to experience these locales firsthand. Visual branding elements for adventure travel. The visuals of your brand must scream adventure. A logo that is dynamic, conveying a sense of movement and thrill, can make a strong first impression. A bold and energetic color palette brings brand's vibrancy to life. High-quality, action-packed images across marketing materials not only tell a story, but also inspire. Consistency in these visual elements across platforms strengthens recognition and builds a cohesive brand image. Targeting the right audience. Successful branding requiring who you're talking to. Defining an ideal customer demographic, age, interest, income level is just as important as understanding their mindset. Adventure travelers often seek transformative experiences, pushing their boundaries, aspirational desires. By developing personas, branding and marketing to address specific needs and motivation, effective community of adventure enthusiasts. Strategies for adventure travel brands. In an era where social presence is crucial, platforms like Instagram and YouTube are perfect for visual storytelling. Engaging video content bringing the thrill of adventure to the small screen can have a remarkable impact. Influencer partnerships with people who are well-researched circles then quickly and reach your brand. Also, SEO with targeted adventure-related keywords helps ensure that those looking for their next journey find you First, building an adventure-focused brand experience. A brand is more than a logo or tagline. It's the experience you offer. This would exemplify the adventurous spirit, able to share stories and provide insights that align with the brand's essence. Interactive experiences, both digitally and physically, add another layer of brand identity. Trips and itineraries should not promise, but also deliver on the promise of exceptional adventure. Evaluating and evolving the adventure brand. No adventure is static, and neither should your brand be. Collecting customer feedback to their experiences is crucial in fine-tuning brand journey. Stay alert to changing trends in adventure travel to keep your offers and representations relevant. Branding elements may need to be based on feedback and industry shifts. Continually evolving, the brand narrative keeps the thrill alive and ensures long-term customer engagement. Branding for adventure travel specialists involves a resonant, exciting, and cohesive identity that serves the travelers. By following these, adventure travel agents can forge a powerful bond with their target audiences, building associated with the most extraordinary experiences and the promise of unforgettable journeys. In the tapestry of global travel, thrillers and adventure tourists represent a vibrant thread. For those in the travel industry, capturing the spirit and can make a brand an irresistible magnet for explorers alike. Tailoring your brand to resonate with the unique needs of the adventure market can propel your travel agency to new heights by offering the exhilarating experience. Identifying the adventure market. The foundation of a successful brand strategy in adventure tourism is understanding who thrill seekers and adventure tourists are. These individuals are defined by their pursuit of excitement, their draw to the unconventional, and their willingness to push boundaries. Travelers' mindset is dominated by motivation to explore the unknown and embrace challenge. By researching current trends and coveted destinations in the world of adventure tourism, the market and travel agents can fine-tune their offerings to cater to specialized groups, enhancing their appeal. Develop a unique selling proposition for adventure travelers. To capture the imagination of adventure travel needs a compelling, unique selling proposition, USP. This USP should be the beacon of thrill and whether it's an exclusive encounter with remote lakes or out-of-the-box extreme sports success. It's about elevating your brand by spotlighting destinations and activities that your competitors don't offer, and creating packages that fulfill even the wildest thrill seeker's dream. Brand narrative and storytelling. Adventure travel is as much about the journey and transformation as it is about the destination. The power of storytelling can frame a travel brand as not just a service provider, but a new world. By spinning exhilarating passages, using vivid language that creates a sensory experience in the minds of others, and showcasing the adventures of satisfied clients, an agency brand story centers around life-changing travels, adventure brand aesthetics. For a brand adventure, every visual component needs to deliver on the promise and a logo that jumps out, a color scheme that's a lot bigger, an imagery that invites the onlooker adventure. All these define an adventure-focused aesthetic. Marketing materials must leave potential travelers with new possibilities your brand represents, delivering consistency across every channel, tailoring strategies to adventure seekers. When seeking engagement, visual channels and dynamic platforms are king. Instagram tales of escapades, YouTube videos of pulse-pounding journeys, and live feeds from the heart of the adventure draw on those hungry for their next great experience. Partnering with influencers who embody the lifestyle and providing content that throws back the curtain, reveal the raw excitement of the adventure, can engage and captivate audience, enhancing the experience for adventurers. Crafting the ultimate adventure means offering a seamless and cohesive experience. From providing detailed pre-trip preparation guides to ensure trip support that prioritizes safety without sacrificing excitement, every touch opportunity to build confidence and cater to varied adventure levels. Trip engagement that solicits feedback not only fine-tunes but also builds a community of brand loyalist adventurers, establishing expertise. Being a trusted name in adventure travel requires more than enthusiasm. It demands expertise. By highlighting credentials and sharing insightful travel content can build and demonstrate its authoritative voice in adventure tourism. Collaborating with esteemed partners, engaging in events, and injecting it into every interaction positions the travel agency not just as a participant, but as a leader in the adventure travel domain. Tailoring your brand for seekers and adventure tourists is not just offering a product. It's about enshrining a promise of exceptional experience, of breathtaking moments, and of transformative journeys. It's about boldly stating that adventure is more than just a trip. It's a way of life that your brand represents. With a steadfast commitment to these principles, travel agents can carve out a distinguished place in the exciting world of adventure travel and in the hearts of those who seek it. In the world where dreams and reality merge under the banner of experiences and memories, brands shine as the purveyors of the extraordinary. The essence of luxury travel lies not only in the opulence and indulgence of the journey, in the meticulous craftsmanship of an elite brand image. Mastering the art of luxury branding is a necessity for travel agents courting the most discerning clientele. Here's how to create a strategy that speaks of exclusivity and unparalleled experiences. Understanding the luxury market. Luxury travel is defined by its quality, exclusivity, and personal experiences that go beyond the ordinary. Luxury travel brand must first comprehend and expectations of its clientele, which includes discerning globetrotters who seek unique and authentic experiences. To position brands successfully, one must gain insight into the landscape and stay attuned to the latest trends and preferences shaping luxury travel behavior, creating an exclusive brand identity. An exclusive brand identity begins that is both sophisticated and memorable, signaling to the traveler that they are about to embark on an experience like no other. The brand's visual language flows through a premium color palette, carefully selected design elements, crafting a harmonious and luxurious aesthetic. A brand name that whispers luxury and a tagline that draws in inclusivity and appeal are paramount in resonating with us accustomed to the finest in life. Tailoring the brand to tailor a suit is to fit it perfectly to wear. And similarly, the luxury brand experience should be custom fitted to its client. Personalized travel that caters top-tier customer service that indicates and exceeds expectations, and signature services that become synonymous, all drive home the message of exclusivity. A luxury travel brand should consider aligning itself with partnerships that complement and elevate the client's overall experience. High-quality visuals and content. The use of visuals in luxury branding cannot be overstated. Through professional photography, every image should transport potential clients to the heart of the experience. Multimedia content must be rich, engaging, and polished, providing into the lavish offerings of the brand. Travel itinerary presented in an aesthetically pleasing way, with physical branding assets reflecting quality and thoughtfulness in their execution. Effective use of language and communication. The language of luxury branding shares the elegance of a white glove service, sophisticated, precise, and alluring. Telling the brand story should be an exercise in aspiration, drawing the client into a narrative that speaks of exclusivity and indulgence. Communication across all channels needs to be remarkably consistent, from the tone down to the style, ensuring a seamless brand voice. Luxury travel and detailed information that meets their sophisticated standards, and the brand must cater precisely to expectations. Digital presence and online experience. A luxury brand's digital presence should be like the lobby of a five-star hotel, inviting, luxurious, and seamlessly efficient. A user-friendly website with intuitive online booking system is indispensable, providing a virtual concierge service that mirrors the the brand. Luxury travel is aspirational. It can leverage social media and digital storytelling to showcase an style that aligns with the dreams and desires of their clientele. Strategies for luxury travel brands. Finally, no luxury brand is complete without a strategic approach to marketing. Networking with influencers who embody luxury, hosting exclusive events that offer a taste of the brand's core, and partnering with luxury goods and services all serve to augment the brand's image and reach. Targeted advertising and high-end publications direct the brand's message where it will resonate most strongly. In the ballet of branding in the luxury travel industry, every step is a meticulous placement, a careful extension towards creating an image that is observed but deeply aspired to. Travel equipped with an understanding of luxury branding are poised to not only attract high-end clientele, but to leave an indelible mark on the tapestry of luxury travel, weaving experiences, opulence, exclusivity, and sophistication. high net worth individuals in the travel industry requires a meticulous approach to branding. Here's how travel agents can craft a brand that exudes exclusivity, and personalized service to match the expectations of affluent travelers. Understanding the high net market. To connect with high net, it's essential to recognize that their values and expectations surrounding travel are distinct. Privacy, discretion, and bespoke experiences lie at the heart of their interests. Acknowledging their unique characteristics and preferences, from an appreciation for the finer things to a penchant for quiet opulence, is the first step in tailoring your brand's message. Analyzing consumption habits and patterns allows for into the kinds of exclusive travel experiences that captivate and engage the sophisticated audience. Crafting a premium narrative. The narrative of a luxury brand should be as unique as the experience it offers. A brand that courts market must emphasize aspects such as personalization, as these are the hallmarks of travel services. Storytelling that showcases heritage, exceptional commitment, and one-of-a-kind experiences can set a brand apart. Positioning a brand alongside hidden gems and culturally sophisticated experiences heightens its appeal to those seeking prestige and unique global narratives. Designing a sophisticated visual identity. Visual components of a brand are its silent ambassadors, transmitting values at a glance. Select color palette whispers elegance. Create a logo that embodies sophistication, and choose typography that speaks clientele. The imagery used should mirror the luxury and singularity of the experiences on offer, allowing potential clients to themselves in these splendid locales and situations. Personalized communication strategy. Communicating with high net worth individuals strategically means favoring quality interactions over mass marketing. Educated clients appreciate privacy and exclusivity, expecting communication to reflect this. Deploy direct and personal engagement through channels such as private consultations and exclusive events. Each piece of communication should feel bespoke, underlining the brand promise of privacy and exclusive access. Service as a brand pillar. For the high net worth traveler, experiences tailored to their interests and desires resonate the most. Offering customization at every point reinforces a commitment to the individual's preferences. This involves training staff to not only anticipate, but also intuit needs. Offering access to rare experiences and cultivating a network that brings localized, exclusive encounters to life. Establishing trust through client experiences. Trust is currency in the luxury travel market. Share testimonials and endorsements from current clientele to build credibility. Exceeding expectation creates loyalty and encourages word-of-mouth marketing. Demonstrating through cases how your agency consistently manages intricate luxury travel plan elevates your brand's authority. An effective reputation management strategy ensures the brand retains its polished image. Exclusive partnerships and collaborations. Brands and services that also cater to the luxury market can enhance the perceived value of a travel agency. Co-branded experiences signal to clients that they can expect nothing less than exceptional. Forming partnerships with high-end and crafting membership programs with VIP benefits further distinguish a brand in the arena of luxury travel. Developing a brand that resonates with high net worth individuals isn't simply about selling travel. It's about selling experience that begins with the very first interaction and endures far beyond the return journey. It's understanding and reflecting the lifestyle, ensuring the brand, from the aesthetic to the execution, aligns with the discerning taste of those who seek the extraordinary in their escapades. Cultural and heritage tourism is an art that requires a profound connection with the past and present of a destination. It involves bringing to light the rich tapestry of customs, traditions, and historical narratives that define a place and its people. For travel agents, this form of branding is not just about selling a trip. It's about offering an immersive passage through time and culture. Understanding cultural and we're seeking to deeply understand and experience the culture and history of it. This type of tourism is vital for the travel industry as it represents an opportunity to present the unique aspects of a place experienced elsewhere. Recognizing what makes a destination culturally and historically distinct is essential. It is equally important to appreciate the motivations and expectations of tourists who seek travel experiences that enrich their knowledge and appreciation of different cultures and histories. Researching and documenting cultural heritage. To authentically represent a destination's cultural heritage, travel agents must first become well-versed in historical and cultural fabric. This involves engaging with locals, historians, and cultural experts with rich, nuanced knowledge. Documenting significant events, traditional places, and landmarks is crucial to ensure that the representation is respectful and accurate, preserving the integrity of the culture and its history. Developing a unique value proposition, UVP. In the competitive landscape of the travel industry, having a distinctive UVP is pivotal. For cultural and heritage tourism, the UVP should be a reflection of the destination's authentic cultural. The focus should be on unique interactions that visitors cannot find elsewhere. Employing storytelling as part of UVP can significantly enhance its allure, capture the imagination of potential tourists, and setting the offerings apart from competitors. Creating a visually compelling brand. A brand's visual identity is a silent ambassador, conveying messages through design. A visually compelling brand for cultural and heritage tourism should therefore resonate with the destination's cultural themes. The of the logo, color schemes, and choice of typography should all pay homage to the heritage aesthetic. The use of culturally significant symbols and motifs can enhance this connection, while sensitivity and appropriateness and visualness are paramount to avoid cultural misappropriation. Brand messaging. The power of storytelling cannot be overstated in cultural and heritage tourism branding. Messaging leaving a narrative that honors the destination's cultural heritage. Language choice plays an essential role. It should not only be respectful, but also enriching, fostering a deeper understanding and respect for the local traditions. Through educating and inspiring travelers, brand content can serve as a bridge between cultures, promoting a more profound engagement. Marketing strategies for cultural and heritage tourism. To successfully market a cultural and heritage tourism brand, collaborative partnerships with local cultural institutions and communities are essential. Marketing strategies should include creation of immersive cultural experiences that enable participation and learning. Digital marketing effectively allows reach to culturally interested travelers, and leveraging testimonials reverberates the authentic voice of those who have experienced the culture. Maintaining cultural integrity and a key aspect of branding and cultural and heritage tourism is the commitment to the integrity and sustainability of the culture being promoted. It's about adopting and promoting practices that respect and aid in the preservation of cultural heritage. Efforts support local cultural initiatives, a visible component branding and marketing materials. Furthermore, educating to respectful practices ensures that each visit contributes to the custodianship of the destination's cultural and historical integrity. Branding in cultural and heritage tourism is a delicate balance between celebration and conservation. It's about telling a story that evokes the spirit of a place, engages the heart of the traveler, and connects the soul of the culture. Crafting a narrative that is true to the roots of a destination while generating in travelers is the quintessence of successful branding in this niche market. For travel agents who can master this balance, the reward is a brand experience that resonates authenticity and responsibility, leaving a lasting imprint on the hearts and minds of travelers. The travel industry is an ever-evolving tableau of opportunities, and the allure of rich cultural and heritage exploration provides a niche ripe with potential. As travel agents, harnessing the power of the essence of unique cultures and historical legacies can create an indelible impression on discerning travelers. We explore techniques designed to tailor a brand that not only promotes travel, but also celebrates the world's vibrant cultural tapestry, defining cultural brand identity. The cultural identity of a brand becomes the compass by which all its journeys are guided. It starts with a mission statement that champions exploration and heritage. When a brand entwines itself with authentic cultural experiences, it provides passage through time, and incorporating local history and customs into the narrative enriches the brand's while brand visuals that echo local aesthetics and symbols resonate a sense of place and authenticity. Target audience. Effective branding strategy begins with understanding whom you're speaking to. There's a kaleidoscope of history buffs, art aficionados, and cultural enthusiasts, all looking for experiences that satiate their interests. By segmenting the target audience and creating specific customer personas, a brand tailors its messaging to strike a chord with each unique group. Such a personalized approach not only connects deeply with travelers, brand as a curator of distinct cultural escapade. Building partnerships with locals. Authenticity and cultural travel can't be underscored enough, and what better way than through partnerships with local communities, people whose heritage is being showcased, genuineness to the brand's offerings, programs that involve local expertise and offer tangible benefits to the community, foster respectful representation, and position the brand as a connector and a protector of cultural heritage. Creating immersive experience packages. Branding that promises full cultural immersion must translate into providing hands-on exclusive experiences unrivaled by others. Whether it's a workshop with a renowned local craftsperson or language lesson, a deeper connection with a place, these experiences should be at the forefront of the brand. Such touches not only enrich travelers' experiences, but also establish the brand as the go-to for meaningful immersion. Content marketing strategy with a cultural focus. In an age where content, a strategy steeped in culture can captivate afar. Blogging brings to life the narratives of different destinations, while video transport viewers to cultural landmarks. Social media serves as an educational platform, offering etiquette and little-known historical tidbits. This kind of content brand from being merely a travel service to storyteller and educator. Leveraging storytelling to brand communications. Storytelling has the power to transport, inspire, and connect. By infusing marketing materials with the rich storytelling traditions of visitors, a brand can create a resonance that extends beyond the standard trench. Stories of transformative journeys and experiences affirm the brand's commitment to authentic cultural exchange and instills of anticipation and wonder in potential travelers. Continuous learning and cultural education. To remain at the pinnacle of cultural travel branding, one must be a student. Staying informed about cultural trends and norms informs relevant and respectful branding. Regular training ensures staff not only discuss cultural intricacies eloquently, but also guide clients with sensitivity. Participation in cultural events and open dialogues with cultural leaders can yield valuable insights that strengthen and refine a brand's resonance. In an connected world that has made travelers of us all, a brand focused on cultural heritage offers not just odysseys across the annals of history and hallways of diverse civilizations. With these techniques, travel agents can craft a brand that embodies the true spirit of cultural immersion, extending an invitation to travelers to not just see the world, but to experience it fully with all its depth and historical wealth. years, we've seen a significant shift towards a more conscious approach to travel. Have become primary motivators. Travelers are no longer just seeking escapes from their daily lives. They are pursuing wellness as a journey. Understanding wellness travel and its significance in the current market is the first step for travel agents seeking to capitalize on this emergent sector of the industry. Wellness travel distinguishes through its focus on health, stress reduction, and spiritual growth, creating a unique niche that offers profound restorative experiences. Wellness travel. Wellness travel encompasses not just well-being, but also a traveler's mental and spiritual health. It's a holistic approach to tourism, inviting travelers to rejuvenate in serene environments, offering beauty. This particular travel genre goes beyond standard holiday packages by offering experiences designed to enhance one's lifestyle beyond the trip's duration. The demographic driving the growth towards the more discerning traveler, someone who values the integration of body and mind into their vacations. Creating your wellness travel brand. Forming the identity of a wellness travel brand involves distilling the very essence of health and tranquility. A brand name that evokes a sense of peace, a logo that symbolizes serenity, and a tagline that reflects a commitment to wellness. Foundational elements. Selecting from nature. Think soothing greens, blues, and earth tones can further anchor the brand's serene identity. Through these elements, a wellness travel brand stands out in a traveler's mind as a beacon of rest and rejuvenation. Tailoring unique wellness experiences. What travel brand? Its ability to offer tailored experiences. These range from exclusive spa sessions and private retreats to holistic activities embedded in nature. Adding local wellness traditions provides an authentic culture to the travel experience, while addressing individual wellness goals with personalized itineraries enriches the value offered. Partnerships with established wellness resorts and esteemed experts also lend credibility and enhance the travel offerings. Communicating wellness in your marketing. Marketing a wellness travel brand involves storytelling that intertwines scenic beauty with the health and rejuvenation. Message transformative nature of wellness travel, evoking images of peace and restoration. Photo and imagery used in marketing should reflect calm, serene destination, offering a visual promise of the wellness journey ahead. Selecting the right channels to reach the target demographic is also crucial. Platforms frequented by those seeking wellness will be particularly effective. Leveraging digital platforms for wellness branding. In today's world, digital platforms are central to successful branding. An intuitive, easy-to-navigate website lays out the wellness offerings concisely. Content, posts, or social media updates should educate and entice potential wellness travelers by emphasizing the benefits and unique experiences of wellness. Social media platforms can act as a stage for inspiring clients and connecting with those who have a keen interest in wellness pursuits. Showcasing testimonials further authenticates the transformative potential of the brand's wellness travel experiences. Building relationships with wellness travelers. Continued success depends on fostering lasting relationships with clients. Personalized communication and follow-ups ensure that travel clients to return. Initiatives like wellness events for community engagement, while seeking feedback and enhancement of offerings. Loyalty programs, supporting repeat business, and celebrating clients' wellness milestones can create a community around the brand. Measuring the impact and success of your wellness brand. Assessing the impact of a wellness travel brand involves tracking client satisfaction, trends, and engagement metrics. These data points provide vital feedback, indicating where the brand is succeeding and where it might need adjustment. Online engagement with wellness-focused content reveals the brand's audience, while brand recall and a positive reputation reflected through reviews and media mentions wider success. Wellness travel branding is more than a mere business venture. It's a commitment to promoting and delivering transformative experiences that cater to health and tranquility. Through understanding the clientele, fine-tuning the brand identity, experiences, and developing effective communication strategies, create a niche for themselves where peace of mind and body is not just a promise, but an expectation met with every journey. In today's fast-paced world, health, wellness, and spa vacations have become more than a simple trend. They are an expression of the growing importance of self-care and well-being. Travel agents have an exciting opportunity in this dynamic niche, crafting a brand that's of tranquility and rejuvenation. A focused approach can position you as a go-to authority seeking to enrich their lives through travel experiences, fostering health and relaxation. Identifying your brand niche. To successfully establish your brand, first, define what makes health, wellness, and spa vacations unique through your offerings. A market analysis will sharpen your understanding of current wellness travel trends and identify the demographics most drawn to these retreats. Embed your brand with a mission statement that echoes the values of health and wellness, resonating with potential customers, creating a unique value proposition, UVP. Your UVP should clearly articulate the distinctive benefits of choosing your brand for a wellness. Whether through exclusive or one-of-a-kind treatments, highlight how you cater to the personal wellness journey of each client. The UVP should communicate the premium and personalized touch you bring to the planning and execution of each wellness experience. Designing a visual brand identity. A visual identity is crucial in capturing the serene, healing essence of health and wellness travel. Synonymous with peace and renewal. Think soft blue, gentle pastels. The logo design should be a symbol of whole relaxation, while the images for your transport viewers to a space of calm. Consistency in these visuals across all brand recognition and trust. Crafting your brand messaging. The voice of your brand should be meditative and soothing, hinting at personal growth and healing. Your messaging must resonate with the aspirational style of wellness tourism, inviting clients to imagine a sanctuary they can improve their physical, mental, and spiritual health. Share stories that depict powerful transformations client successes can serve as first-hand endorsements for the efficacy of your travel services. Marketing strategies for wellness travel brand. Implementing astute marketing strategies is vital to establishments in the wellness travel niche. Collaborate with influencers, gain visibility and trust in the wellness community. Capitalize on events and retreats as a source of practical introduction to your brand's capabilities. Getting to provide value through tips and articles, and update your audience on fresh, tempting wellness options regularly. Establishing strategic partnerships. Nurturing partnerships can significantly enhance your offerings. Consider collaborative, authentic experiences to your packages, such as specialist clinic or workshops conducted by health experts. Tie up with renowned wellness centers, give clients access to top-notch facilities. Build networks with professionals in the wellness field like coaches and therapists, broadening the scope of your health-focused travel packages. Fostering customer loyalty and retention. Building a steadfast customer base is the hallmark of. Create a loyalty program to reward clients who frequently engage with your wellness travel offerings. Personalized follow-up and post-vacation wellness advice can enrich your relationship with clients. Actively act upon customer feedback to evolve your services, inviting satisfied clients to brand events and offering bonuses for referrals. The journey to building a brand in the health focus on these key areas. Travel agents can develop a brand that does more than just sell vacations. It's of life. The right combination of serene visual branding, inspirational messaging, and full strategy will ensure your brand not only meets the needs of, but becomes a pivotal part of their journey to personal rejuvenation and peace.